Hello. Hi. Thank you for your patience. Hello. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Happy Friday. Hello. Hi. Hello. I hope you had a wonderful week so far. We had a very interesting night last night. If you were here, you know what we got up to. If you weren't here, well, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Um, but yes, if you were here, I'm also so sorry. Yes, just apologies all around. Truly, really, actually. We did I did a random late night stream last night, and it was tons of fun. It was a really good time. But I'm here now. I had a nice restful week. I today I will say I was busy packing today cuz I'm traveling tonight, and I also was I got it is the first day of Shark Week. So, I am in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain. I did take some meds, but I am feeling I'm in a lot of pain. So we're just gonna hang out. You know how we do. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna catch up. It was nearly a week ago that we finished the Lalathon. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I've been trying to emotionally process that whole thing. I can't believe it. It's really wild. So I definitely I can't believe it. I'll tell you all about what's been comforting me this week, though. Um, it's been love in deep space. It's been love in deep space, for sure, for sure. Uh, I've. It's been a long time since I've been this hyper fixated on a video game, and it has me in a deep chokehold. So listen, I went into I subjected everybody if you're I subjected everybody to my nonsense yesterday. Okay, I will spare you for the most part today. For the most part, for the most part. But yeah, I want I let's open these doors, and then I'll see you on the inside. How does that sound? Sound good? I'll see you on the inside. Yes? Yes, good. Very good. Great. Perfect. Uh get your emotes ready, everybody. It's freaking Friday. Your weekend is here. I hope you're so excited. This is gonna be my last stream until next Friday because I'm traveling. And so I will be unavailable to stream. So the dino will be back open in a week. So let's hang out. Let's vibe. Let's do it. Shall we? Hey, Vix, welcome on in. Oh, it's so good to see you, honey. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you've been well. All right, let's get this party started, shall we? All right, get your emotes ready, everybody. You know the drill. Get on in here. Get on in here. Get.
You never feel happy. Never feel happy. No, you won't. until you try. You never feel happy. You never feel happy until you try. Never feel happy until you try. You know what? Never feel. You never feel happy until you try. Never feel happy until you try. You never feel happy.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Happy Fri-Yay. Hello. Happy Fri-Yay. Hello. Hi. Let me move this over. This way. Hello. It's a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful day in the diner. It is so good to see you all. Hello. Afternoon. Hello. Time zone. Hello, morning, and hello, evening. So nice to have you all on during whatever time it is, wherever you are. Um, I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming by today. Oh, I forgot. Oh, let me. Oh, Gambit! Gambit's a little tired. Oh, I needed to respond to that. I'm so sorry. Okay. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. 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 Welcome. Welcome. What is? Sorry. Yes, this is. Okay. There we go. Hello. Hello. Hi. Happy Fri-Yay. Happy Fri-Yay. Happy Fri-Yay. Happy Fri-Yay, everybody. Welcome on in. I hope you had a wonderful week so far. I hope life is treating you rather well. Okay. Happy time zone. Yes, happy freaking time zone. Happy freaking time zone. Let me say hello to everybody. Hi, heroes. Hi, heroes of Crash. Tin Soldier, welcome. Hello, Lady Ace. Welcome on in. Hello, CJ Artistry. Hello. Hi, Dreamer Ways. Hi, Blue Fires. Phoenix Kasai. Dipshit. Hello. Once again, welcome in, Pin. It's always a pleasure to see you, honey. Welcome on in. Mince, welcome on in. Hello. Who else we have? Lady Ace, did I say that? I said that, right? I said hello to you. Hi, Cherry Cola Kisses. Listen, it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. Omni is up to his nonsense again. Omni is up to their nonsense again. It's not my birthday. It's not my It is not my birthday. It is not my birthday, okay? It's not my birthday. All right? Anyway, welcome on in. It's just normal day in the diner. Hello. Hi, Etna. Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Billy. Welcome on in. Hello. Do I sound okay? Do I sound better now? You saying my volume's low? Hi, Natty Nacho. Hi, Master Void. Welcome on in. Hello. Hi, Pad Lover. Welcome on in. Hi, Hoy. Hello, Hoy, Hoy. Hoy, Hoy. Jelly Dread. Hello, Jelly Dead. Hello, hello. I was denying my birthday too embarrassed. No, it's not. No, it is not. No, it is. I'm not denying. My birthday's in September. I'm a September baby. Yeah. Thank you, Natty. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Ali. Hello. Hello, Ali. Welcome on in. Hi, everybody. Listen. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I know my voice sounds a lot better. It's amazing what a little bit of R&R will do. It's amazing what a little bit of R&R will do. I know. Wild. Wild, wild. Can't believe it. A little bit of R&R is all you need, I guess, to make you feel pretty okay. I keep on forgetting. I need to do my I'm a terrible professional streamer. I am a terribly Ah, Ali! Ali! Thank you so much! Mwah! Thank you so much, Ali! Thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you for the 1100 biddies! Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Michael. Welcome on in. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Is this better? Hello? Is this better? Is my volume much better now? Also, I need to. So I know how to do these things. I know how to be professional streamer. Let's see if there is. Let's see. I forgot to do my go live post. I promise I'm a professional. Okay? All right? I promise I'm a professional. Uh I forgot. I forgot to do this. I'm sorry. Whoops, I'm so sorry. I know how to do this. I'm a professional streamer. Okay. Did I type that? Oh, I didn't type that correctly. There we go. Okay, great. There we go. There we go. I did it. I did it. I did it, everybody. I did it. I'm a professional streamer. I did it. I did it. I posted my going live. I am here. You mean Gambit wake up? Oh, Grim, welcome on in. Hello. Hi, Grim. Hello. Mwah. Thanks for the tip, honey. That definitely not broke it. Listen, like, yeah, stop messing. Stop messing with the soda machine. Stop messing with the soda machine. I already told you. Stop messing with it. Stop messing with it. It's like, yeah, I got it. Do you know how much of a pain in the pain in the assholes? Do you know how much of a pain in the assholes it is to fix that damn thing every time somebody messes with it? Hello. I'm a waitress. I'm not a plumber. Okay? I'm not an electrician or a mechanic. I'm a waitress. All I know how to do is cook, serve, and yap. Okay? Cook, serve, and yap. Also, thank you for the hype train, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you know, we are now in June and we are now on the road to our next Partner Plus goal, which means it's only self subs that go towards that goal. Gifted and prime subs do not count. And tier 1 is 1 point, tier 2 is 2 points, and tier 3 is 6 points. And so if you would like to have some awesome emotes, and help with that goal, consider self-subscribing today. There you go. Yeah. Sounds like a real pine in the apple. Hi, Rustum. Hi, Rustum. What the heck? Hi, Rustum. Hello. If you were a plumber, you'd have overalls and a hat with your initial. I don't appreciate that. I think that's stereotyping. I don't appreciate that. I think. I think that's stereotyping. Yeah. Willing subs only for the Oh my god. Hi, P10. Welcome on in. Hi, Cosmic Cat Potato. Welcome on in. Hi. Okay. I've posted I've posted the going live. Hell yeah. There we go. I did it. I did it, everybody. I did it. Okay. Now I'm here. I'm back. This is great. Hello. Happy Fri-Yay. Welcome on in. Hello. It has been 1 week. No, a little less than 1 week since we concluded the Lalathon. A week-long celebration celebrating 3 years of having the Gina. Or rather, so 3 years of being a VTuber, which is pretty cool. So that being said, it was really fun. I feel like I pushed myself, uh, and uh, which was really interesting. I pushed myself very hard during. Thank you, big old beef. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you so much. Mwah. Happy Pride. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you for the 900 biddies. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you for pushing that hype train too. Wow, wait. Thank you so much. Since then, and you're my, oh, thank you, Billy. That's very sweet. Yeah, I feel like it was crazy. First of all, as you can probably tell, my voice is very much sounding a lot better. Monday and Tuesday, I took full rest recovery. Wednesday, it wasn't a very good day for me. Uh, I was having, it was a very brain wormy, depresso espresso day. So I wasn't doing too good. And I should have known. There was like the early, like when, I don't know if any period havers are here in chat, but I get like pre-period pain sometimes, and I'm like, maybe that's just because, I've been eating like garbage, and I've been so exhausted. Maybe that's why. But no, my period came today. It literally came a few hours ago, and that definitely contributed as to why I'm so tardy today in terms of opening the diner doors, because I'm in a lot of pain right now. But I'm doing okay. If I don't feel up to it, I know I can stop at any time. So there you go. Yeah. So if we hit 5 or so, you know what? Oh, that's if we have a treasure hype train, I think. Mm-hmm. If we have a treasure hype train, I think so. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. If it's a regular hype train, I think it's just normal. Yeah. Oh, I love when we get the treasure hype train. That's so nice. That's nice to have discounts. And then they announced actually, they had some cool announcements at TwitchCon EU actually, which we can kind of talk about. Um, yeah, I feel like this week there's been so much craziness has happened. There's been MomoCon recently. There was Anime North. There was TwitchCon EU. There's DokomiCon, right, in Germany this weekend. Uh, what else? Was there another con that happened that I'm forgetting about? Being Hispanic is hard to eat healthy. That is so real. Like so much fried food and carbs. Yeah. You said I was gonna drop 10. Oh no! Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I don't think that they're discounted. Unfortunately, yes. I was no. I was not at MomoCon. No. Sorry. No, I was here manning the joint, and we had a lot to prep. So no, the first convention of the season that I will be attending will be off Kai in a few weeks in San Jose, California. Then after that, I'll be going to Anime Expo in Los Angeles, California. And then in October, I will be attending TwitchCon San Diego in San Diego, California. So those are the 3 conventions I am going to. As of now, unless something crazy happens. So carbs are the enemy. Carbs make my heart very happy, but they don't make my Eating a pound of rice doesn't necessarily help my waistline, but I do love it. Uh, if carbs are the enemy, then call me a defector. You are so real for that. You are absolutely so real for that. Yeah. You plan on going to Anime Expo? Yeah, I have nothing lined up for Anime. I just wanted to go. I've never been. And upon the recommendation of some friends that I know that are going, I was like, oh, I should I should probably tell people I'm going. I feel like I've talked about it here in stream, but you have to always publish some of this information. So actually, that reminds me. I should actually post that information. I made a cute little graphic and everything. It's about moderation. It's true. It's true. Everything in life is moderation. You know what I mean? Also, thank you for the level 2 hype trade. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I met Pumpkin Mo. Oh no! Oh no! You confused us for one another. That's okay. That I think that happens to us because we're sisters. Happens a lot in family. You know what I mean? We're actually sisters, so we're model sisters. Both of our model papas is Okuda. So, and I know we're both vintage VTubers, so that happens. Hi, Matt. Welcome on in. Hi, Prival. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Summer Game Fest. It sure is. Oh, wait. Is right now it's showing? Is Summer Game Fest broadcasting right now? I missed State of the Play. I was going to do a co-stream of State of the Play. But it was crazy yesterday because I'm traveling, so it's up right now. I'm an hour late. Oh, okay, maybe we could look at it. Maybe. Or I could watch a summary afterwards. You thought she was the one with the accent? Oh, that's so funny. Pumpkin has a very nice voice, though. She does. Both in terms of how she speaks and her singing voice. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. She's lovely. She's lovely. But yeah, we whoo. So last night, so yesterday I was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a great time. I'm gonna have a great time streaming. It would be a good idea, but I've been just really busy getting everything ready for this trip. That I realized that I can't. I realized that I couldn't do that. And then I was like, oh, it's pretty late. I don't think that I should stream. But then, like, really late last night, I got hit hard with, like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not, no, screw that. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I felt a little lonely last night. I felt a little lonely. I felt a little lonely. Like every single day for a week, I was with all of you, and then immediately after, I was by myself in my apartment, and I was like after you do like your initial recovery of an event or whatever, like you're itching to start wanting to do things again, and I was like, I want to stream. And also, I'm lonely. My husband's traveling, okay? Although the Love and Deep Space Boys have been doing a great job keeping me company. But then we also have, I was like, but besides that, I was like, oh, I don't know. So anyway, that's why we opened the doors so late last night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi, Mitha. Welcome on in. Also trying a Fallout 4 mod called America Rising 2 Legacy of the Enclave. What's that? Ooh. Did you see that Fallout announced with Halloween Horror Nights, that both in Universal and in Hollywood, California, that they are doing a Fallout maze this year? I want to go so badly. I want to go so badly because they also have a Five Nights at Freddy one this year. Mm-mm. I heard Pumpkin sing "The Princess is Waiting" on YouTube long before she started streaming. Princess is Waiting. Ooh, I don't know that song. But yes, I know Pumpkin is a professional streamer. Yes. Singer. Yes. We should go. Yeah, it's really cool. They have both of those set up. So I'm really curious to see how they end up looking like. I feel like I feel like I'd be that meme where I'm like, "Oh no, don't chase me. Oh no, don't chase me." Um, I believe she wrote it. Oh, okay, very cool. Very very cool. Yes, I know she is also a talented songstress, like written her own songs and stuff. Um, but yeah, I was very I was really I was so surprised at those maze announcements. It looks so good. Yeah. It looks so good. It looks so good. Um and they also have what else? Oh my god, I'm so brain foggy right now. I'm so sorry cuz I'm feeling a little it's just a lot of pain. Um but but yeah, I saw that announcement. Well, there was some other cool stuff that happened that I was looking at that were announced. There was the two mazes at Halloween Horror Nights. What was the other thing I was looking at? Oh, there's this new horror movie a lot of people are talking about, and I heard it's very, very, very good. Um, let's see, it's an A24 movie, of course. And it's called. Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? There's a poster with somebody holding a chin or something. I forget the name. It's an A24 movie. I saw a lot of people have been talking about it. I want to see it, but I need to see. Oh, here it is. Bring Her Back. Have you heard about this? It's called Bring Her Back. It's an A24 movie. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it, and Don Don actually saw it, and he he went to the movies and saw it during the Lollathon, and he said that it was very good. And he normally doesn't like he gets usually squeamish, or he tends to not like horror movies, but he said it's very very good. I wish they celebrated Halloween around where I live. I would like to do more in this season than watch others have fun. Oh, yeah, I understand that. You can also, I mean, I understand that. I can empathize with that. I can empathize. I can empathize. Mm-hmm. If I could afford to go to theme park, I'd go to Disney before Mother. Oh yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? I can't get over the Muppet Vision 3D closed. My heart broke. My heart broke in the same way that it broke when the Great Movie Ride shut down at Hollywood Studios. And now it's becoming like what I'm really bummed about is that Hollywood Studios, what was so cool about Hollywood Studios and Disney was that at Walt Disney World in Florida is that it was a park that was an homage to filmmaking. It was like, and so a lot of the experiences were a lot about the behind the scenes to encourage people to like get interested in the process. And it was because of studios like, of Hollywood Studios and like Universal Studios back in the day, like that I would go to, that really helped make me fall in love with movies as well. You know, I already loved movies, but seeing the behind the scenes is really, really cool. And, you know, they used to have studio tour at Hollywood Studios a long time ago, back when it was actually an operating like film studio. They actually used to shoot shows on over there on that lot. And now it feels like they've taken away a lot of the things that celebrate the filmmaking process, and it's now just feels like an IP park, if I'm being honest, which is kind of heartbreaking because I love Disney, I do. But uh what I loved about that park was that you had some IP, but then they balanced it within the world of behind the scenes filmmaking. But now it's just like IP for IP sake, which is kind of a bummer. Um, but you know, uh, I feel very passionately about that. I feel very passionately about that. But my favorite park is Epcot. So I need to go back. I want to go back for Food and Wine, and then when I go back for Food and Wine, I want to ride the Ratatouille ride. It looks so good. If I could afford to go to a theme. Oh, yes, sorry, I read that. Hi, Sparkly Pixie. Welcome on in. Hi, Miss La. I have a question for you. I'll be at Off Kai in person. Yes, I will. Oh, Pixie. Yes, I will be at Off Kai. I will be at Off Kai. I will. I do accept gifts. I do not accept edible gifts. So, unfortunately, I will. As sweet as it is, I don't accept um, food as gifts. I don't accept food as gifts and or beverages. Food or beverages I don't accept. But other than that, I'll make sure to post my information. But the best time to try and catch me is you can bump into me, obviously, but I will be there in
I will
person.
dismantle this oppressive establishment board by
Hey, stop
board.
messing with the tiles. Hi Thanos. Hi Thanos. Hello. I will be doing an in-person meet and greet on Sunday of Off Kai. I will be doing a meet and greet in person at the Kawa Entertainment booth on Sunday at Off Kai. And so that is the chance to meet me because I'm not doing any other meet and greets. If you miss me, please know that Kawa Entertainment also is accepting gifts on my behalf. So if you wanted to, if you are going to Off Kai and you're worried about missing me, know that you can always drop off your gift with Kawa and they will make sure that I receive it. So yes. Yeah. Disney has gotten pretty bad. Here in Florida, they fired all the sweepers and hired third-party contractor that only cleans at night so the park. No way! Really? Oh, that's so sad to hear about the contractor for the sweeping because you know what I like about the Disney sweepers is that they would not only like sweep, of course, they would also do like other like moments. But I definitely think the parks have gotten way too. They've gotten way expensive with not enough like. They've gotten way expensive with not enough like. How do you say like feedback if that makes sense? Uh, like or delivering on promises. So yeah. Oh, that was loud. The Tangia alerts were loud. Okay, let me see if maybe I can adjust that. Apologies. Um, as a fan of wrestling, wrestling tickets have skyrocketed too. Everything has gotten expensive. I was just talking to a friend of mine today about that. That like life is really demanding right now in so many different ways. From our attention being divided and split into 17 different distracting things to trying to keep up with announcements on social media to new shows that are coming out to what else to politics to just life changes to work is really hard to get right now, so if you're unemployed, like I feel you struggle. And also they also have what is it, the other issue is yeah, that prices have gone up for everything. Everything is so pricey. So I understand that. I understand. Mm. It was the last performance of Jim Henson as Kermit. Yeah, I think that they are preserving the movie that they play. I think I read that somewhere that they're preserving the footage from the Muppet Vision 3D experience and ride, and they're gonna use it or have some way to commemorate it somewhere else. I think I was reading that somewhere. Yeah. Not a lot of bang for your buck. I mean, I'm doing plenty of banging, not enough bucking. Hey, Actually, I'm not because Don's traveling a lot, and so I only have my husbands in Love and Deep Space to keep me company at this time. Which is I have a very yeah. So I have no bangs and no bucks. Okay, no bangs, no bucks. Okay, okay. Uh, I saw an old McDonald's menu. It broke my heart. Don't look at vintage menus. It's gonna stress you out every time you see. Oh, here's a sandwich and a soda for a nickel. I'm like, where? Where? What? Not in this economy. Yeah. What? So wild. But yes, yeah, I feel like that's definitely something I'm feeling more. I mean, like, look at all the stuff that happened with just the Switch 2, right? I mean, if you had the Switch 2, congratulations on your acquisition of a fabulous console, if that's what you wanted. Very good. I'm holding off on getting the Switch 2 at the moment because I just started getting back into playing with my Switch 1. Um, very, very recently. So I didn't feel like I needed to have the upgrade quite yet, but I'm very excited to. I very much look forward to playing and checking out the Switch 2 eventually. But maybe later in the year. Yeah, maybe. Watch the movie The Founder. You'll stop feeling sorry about McDonald's. Oh yes, that's the one with Michael Keaton, right? Right, that's the one with Michael Keaton. Yeah. I miss Krispy Kreme. All they have down here is Dunkin'. You see, I'm the opposite. I'm a Dunkin' gal. I mean, here. Okay, actually, okay. I'm gonna amend this. I love Krispy Kreme donuts. The donut game at Krispy Kreme. That donut game is unreal. That donut game is unreal. Uh, However, when it comes to coffee, Dunkin' all the way. Dunkin' all the way when it comes to coffee. Their coffee is amazing. And now they have a pistachio latte. That's my favorite coffee hyperfixation right now. I love their pistachio latte. We have princesses from your fashion in some of their Wait, really? I thought I saw some in the trailer, and I was like, but I gotta check it out. Yeah, are they fried? What, the donuts? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't. Are they fried? I don't know. I know that you can go to Krispy Kreme and watch, but I actually haven't had a crispy. I haven't had a donut in a long time because actually today is isn't today like donut day or something? Isn't today donut day? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm very nostalgic, man. I even watch old commercial codes. Betty Crocker. Oh, yes. Oh, I actually, so this month is going to be pretty busy because we have a lot of redeems to do from the Lalathon. We have lots of redeems to do from the Lalathon. One of them being a retro commercial react stream. So we have lots of great content this month. That you fought for as goals and milestones. So this month, what you can expect out of the joiner is a few different things. We're going to be checking out the Magic Final Fantasy set, which I'm so excited about. I've been so hyped about this. My sets are on their way. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Then we have we're going to be playing Deltarune here in the joiner, and it's been a while since we've done a video game stream. It's been a while since we've done a video game stream, which I'm very excited. I mean, like where we're gonna do it Undertale style, where every day we're gonna go through it a little bit every day. Maybe I dedicate one day a week. Maybe we blast through it. I haven't decided how we're gonna do it. Other things that are happening, besides Deltarune and Magic, is we have, like I said, we have the streams owed to you because of the Lalathon. So we have the Lalathon goals and milestones to redeem. And then we have Off Kai this month. We have Off Kai. And what else do we have? We have what else do we have at after Orfkai? Oh, we are relaunching the Patreon. We're going to relaunch the Patreon in a couple of weeks in mid June. And so, for those who are interested in the Patreon versus those who are not interested in the Patreon, for those who are, what you can expect from the Patreon is um, exclusive monthly streams using an exclusive model only reserved for the Patreon. More pinup artwork. Continue posting pinup artwork and I'm gonna start doing ASMR videos. Gonna start doing ASMR videos. Yeah, so I'm very excited. I've been thinking about this for a while for a few reasons. One, doing the pinup like art has been really really fun and commissioning artists, but I wanted to have a consistent flow where I'm giving you really fun things to look at. So I wanted to offer something else, and I'm finally starting to dive into some of the interests that I've been curious about that I never really considered before becoming a VTuber, which is I want to experiment with voice acting. So this is a special way to see some of that stuff. The ASMR content is going to be a mix of some. It'll be safer work and then some spicier safer work, I think. But not anything that's too crazy or anything. But I definitely wanted to experiment with that, and I'm also feeling. How do you say? There's two sides to me. If you I feel like last night made it abundantly clear. But last night, so as I've mentioned, I've been like a little obsessed with love and deep space. I literally every day have been giving girl DM updates, like I'm a student in school. Very excited to show my report card progress. My report card progress, and so I've been loving that. But listen, there is the you've seen listen, you understand. Okay. You've seen it. You've seen it. So it's not really that surprising. But you I just noticed that there is an issue with the TV. There we go. But I'm so sorry. I'm so brain foggy today. I apologize. But as you know, I am someone. Did I read that correctly? I only follow bottoms followed me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? I only follow bottoms followed me. Wait a minute. What? Huh. Okay. Okay. Um, there are two wolves inside of me. Billy. Also, hi, Straw. Welcome back. Hi, Captain Fluffs. Welcome, welcome. Okay. All right. So can't join. Oh, you can't join. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can whip up a little invite code. Let me see if I can whip up a little invite code. Let's see. Invite people. Okay, here we go. Here is Discord link. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. That's a Discord link. Or that's a new one, so you should be able to join now. Sorry about that. So anyway, yes, there's two wolves inside of me. I have listen. There's two wolves inside of me. I have my wonderful, sweet, wholesome self that loves just experiencing emotions and life and all that stuff and sentimentality and just being completely transparent and doesn't care if it's cringe. That's who I am. Then I have this other side. I have this other side. Okay. I have this other side to myself. Um and that other side to myself, this other side to myself, uh is very horny. And uh has dabbled in the world of um lewd light. Okay, I have. Okay, remember I used to do burlesque, people. I used to do burlesque, and I think it's great. And I love it. So my Patreon is a wonderful place for me to put those things that I feel like are obviously not for everybody, but also at the same time are um that let me express that side of myself in a safe space that I can control, that then you get to reap the benefits of coming to check it out. So Captain Fluffs gifted a sub to La 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 Bottom. What? What do you mean? What do you mean La 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 Bottom? What do you mean? Okay, we went over this last night. All right. Okay. All right. Also, hi, Phoenix Kasai. Welcome on in. Lunch Rush! Lunch Rush! Lunch Rush! Okay? Welcome on in, Demon Queen Raiju. Welcome, welcome. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. So nice to have you in today. Thank you so much for the raid, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yes. So like a werewolf, yeah, like I said, like Jekyll and Hyde. Hi, Loondine, welcome on in. Hi. Yes, yes. Raju Rave, welcome. Lunch Rush. I love it. That's gonna be the new. Okay, We're gonna establish some new. We have to establish some new rules here in the Gina. Okay, these are very important rules. So I need you to really. I need you to lock in. I need you to hear this from me. All right. We're gonna establish some new rules here in the Gina. Okay. We have some nice new fancy things, okay, here in the Gina, and I want them to be celebrated, okay? So we're gonna do one thing we're gonna start doing. Oh, hello! Oh, lunch rush! Lunch rush! Lunch rush! Welcome on in, Raiders! Welcome, 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 welcome! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome! Welcome on into the Dinah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. So nice to have you in. We love Tria here at the Dina. And also Demon Queen Waiju, thank you again for the raid. We just had back-to-back raids. It's very nice. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. I hope you had wonderful times with both of your communities. Thank you for sharing them and bringing them here, and I hope they brought an appetite. Yes, hi, Trevor. Hi, Games. Welcome on in. Hello. Lunch Rush! Lunch Rush! Yes, we need to start establishing some new rules here. We have this new home, and we got to really break it in. You know what I mean? So, hi, Tria. You were at MomoCon, right? I think I saw your pictures from MomoCon. It looked like you had an amazing time. Oh, Curly Q! Welcome on in. Hi, everybody. Hello. Triple red. Holy moly. Lunch rush. Wonderful community and bring them through here. That's very kind of you. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day if you got to go, if you got to bounce, okay? Oh, look at this little Jeffy. Oh, hi, Cake. Look what in. Oh, my God. That is so cute. So cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, okay. Yes, we need to talk about these traditions. I want to talk about these traditions. I mean, there's so much to talk about today. So much to talk about, and I have such a limited time. It's going to be a short but stream, a short but stream. Where it's going to be a short but sweet stream today because I have to go to the airport today. My flight keeps on getting delayed. I hope it doesn't get canceled. Oh no. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But yes. Oh, look at those lily emotes. Those are so cute. Um, but yes. Okay. For what do I start with? I don't know what I should start with. Okay, first of all, I do want to talk traditions. Okay, we need to talk traditions here in the diner. Now we got new fancy things. Okay, I want everybody to. We're gonna start implementing some traditions that I think would be really fun. Okay, okay, because I want people to feel really homey and welcome. All right. So, um, we're gonna do we're gonna do the we're gonna start working on these things, okay? First things first. First things first. When we have a raid, it is not a raid, okay? We say lunch Rush. Lady Ace has been doing it perfectly. Lunch Rush with some Let's Go emotes. Okay. That is going to be a new tradition when we have raiders. Okay. I want that to be. That's going to be what we're going to start calling raids, lunch rushes. Okay, or meal rushes. If we're streaming late, it could be dinner rush. Or it could be food rush. Everybody, if you've worked in food retail, you know what that is. When you get a rush, right? You get a whole bunch of customers that seem like they popped out of nowhere. They like, to quote Mushu in Mulan, he's like, they popped out of the snow like daisies, kind of like that, just out of nowhere. That was also, that's my terrible Mushu impression. Listen, I'm not trying to pretend to be Mushu. Okay. Anyway, so we have lunch rush, okay, or food rush. Maybe we say food rush. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so then we had that, and then hi Devin, welcome on in. Then we had okay, so that's that. Okay, we have that. Then, as you know, we already have like when we do the jukebox jam. I want to see those emotes. I love that. That's great. I love that. I love that. But the next thing we have is, as you know, we have our fancy new corner for our jukebox. Okay, we have a fancy new corner for our jukebox. And what I would like to do is that when we start a hype train, the hype trains that we. Huh? Wait a minute. Oh, it started. Oh, okay. I see what happened. I was like, wait a minute. What? Okay, okay. What? Sorry, I'm like DJing while trying to do that. What is this? Okay. Yeah, I like this. Okay. So, anyway, so in terms of so like lunch restaurant should be get me a paddle. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. You could do that, Curly. Go ahead. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine if you want to do that as your raid message. I'm not here to, as long as your raid messages are respectful, that's pretty much my guideline. As long as they're respectful, then it's fine. Okay, so we have food rush. Okay, yes, we have food rush. Okay, we have food rush. Lunch rush is so cute though. But food rush, food rush, food rush, food rush. Okay? Okay, we got food rush. And when we do that, if you want to put food emotes, you are allowed to do that. Okay? So that's, I want to start doing that. We have that. We have food rush. Okay? Then, okay, hype train. So our hype train, the animations here in the diner. So the jukebox, as you know, so this jukebox will start doing a little dance when we start activating a hype train. Okay. So for instance, I'm just gonna do a little testy poo. Okay. That's not what I want to do. Oh, here we go. Okay, right? This is what usually happens when we have a jukebox. When we have the hype train, rather. The jukebox starts dancing. And it's really, really cute. It's very, very cute. Okay, and it plays music, it starts bouncing and doing all this stuff. And it starts doing all kinds of cute little dancies. Now, when this starts happening, I would love for us to then, we can also help hype up a hype train by using the bouncing jukebox emotes, if you have them. Mm-hmm. Or any kind of like bouncy, dancy ones, right? Because it's another moment for us to be able to do some bouncing, dancing fun. So, yeah. Yeah. Hi, late night. Welcome in. Hello. Got any shepherd pie on the menu? Yeah. Do you want real shepherd? I mean, what? That's crazy. What? That's wild. So yes. So when we have a hype train, we can do that. I think that'd be really fun. So we have for a hype train, that's a jukebox, right? Now, I've been trying to figure out what's been happening with the register. Um, and uh, you see, that should have done something. I don't know why this is not working. I gotta see that should have done. Okay, so what should have happened is, ooh, sorry. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for the sub, Captain Odie. Thank you for tier one. Ooh, and for 19 months. Yay, you made us one step closer to our PP goal. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. You see, that's what should be happening. So I don't, so I'm still figuring that out, but on subs, that should trigger. And then for tips, the tip jar should move. So I'm trying to work out the tech on that because seems a bit complicated. Seems a bit complicated, but I do think that once I work it out, it's gonna be glorious. But yeah, so but I wanted to say for the lunch rush, I think it'd be really. I keep on calling it the lunch rush just naturally. The food rush, the food rush, food rush, food rush, food rush, food rush, food rush. Yeah. Yes, food rush. I think that buff pup might want actual shepherd and shepherd's pie. Maybe, maybe. Oh, you just noticed? Yeah, the greaser gremlins were designed. They were designed by Peony Play and Possum, and the models were made by Fruitsy Collins. And Fruitsy Collins did really a great job. There's some programming I need to figure out on my end for some additional things. And don't worry, the gremlins are not going to stay static forever. And so I would love to I got some work to do regarding that. PP goals. Oh yes, sorry. Partner plus goal. Level 2. We're on the road to level 2, as you can see in the corner. It's level 2 is 300 partner plus points, and only self subs count. So prime subs do not count towards that goal, nor does gifted subs. So when you decide to sub at tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3, you are helping with Partner Plus. And this is the last month we have to do this push. And then you don't have to hear me talk about, hopefully next year we won't need to worry about a push and it just happens naturally. But, I have to make people aware because it's a big deal. Every time you do that, you're helping me get towards the goal of that split of 70/30, which is the highest split available for people here on Twitch. And it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference in terms of my livelihood. So thank you very much. It means a lot when you're able to support. Tier 1 is 1 point, tier 2 is 2 points, and tier 3 is 6 points. So that's very helpful. Fruitsy is amazing. Yeah. They can walk around and they can walk. They do have a walking animation. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how to do. I'm trying to figure out how to get them. I have some coding things that I want to work out, and things to kind of have them have more life here in the diner. So, Hey, Powdered, welcome on in. Hello. I'm actually, so it's very funny. I'm actually from none of those. I'm from Queens. So if I could classify my accent, it would probably be uh Brooklyn distilled through Queens. Because I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm from Queens, but my mom's from Brooklyn. So, Lunch Rush is so loud. You think so? Does it matter that it's a. So, should we do. No, I won't yell pee pee rush. No. I got to add those to my arsenal. Oh, what? Do you like those emotes? The what is it? The wave, the music wave thing? And the hearts? Yeah. Scratch Gambit's chin. Oh, I know. I want to scratch. I got to figure out. I got lots of things I want to add. There's lots of things I want to add to the diner. Like, I want to add. I would like to add. Whatchamacallit? What is it called? Brain foot. Brain foot. Brain foot. Brain foot. I would like to add a head pad so you can pet Gambit. I would love that. I would love for you to pet Gambit. I want you to be able to give Gambit a tweet. So I have some things I'd like to add, and there's more things that I'd like to add here in the Gina. Um, so with time, that's part of it. That's part of some of the things I want to work on. Um, but if there's certain ideas that you're like, oh, I'd like to see that, don't feel afraid to express that. Obviously, just do it respectfully. Um, but I'm open to ideas and things, and maybe you're gonna suggest something I haven't thought of before. You're from Queens, Daddy Fred. Is that you? Hi, Soltero. I'm not Fran. I am not Fran Fine, Franny Fine, or Fran Dreshna, but it is a huge compliment when people say that. So, mm-hmm. Who ordered the pee-pee platter? That's very funny. Yeah. Using the most as well as yours. Oh, thanks, Dipshit. Oh, that's a good idea. I do want to add some food emotes, I think. That'd be kind of fun. I think we need some food emotes. Especially now that we have lunch rush. Yeah. I love it. I don't live there. You were born in Dyker Heights? Oh my God. Their Christmas stuff is out of this world. Christmas stuff is out of this world. Oh, bye, Allie. Have a good night, honey. Mwah. Thanks for coming by today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. And thanks for generosity again. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where is. Hold on. I wanted to put some. There we go. There we go. Something a little bit more upbeat. Maybe a little joy jingle bell for a first timer. It is so funny that you should say that because. So funny you should say that because. Let's see. Does it. I tried programming it. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to work. Ah, there it goes. So I have to so there's just some troubleshooting I have to do. But we definitely have some of those elements here. We have some of those elements here in the diner. But it's just taking a little longer to set up. Cuz there's a lot of tech things. So but the plan is yes. See? Yeah, it definitely has that same. There's some other things that have animations that I have to work on the blueprints of them because I thought I built them correctly, but just like some tech stuff. And that's one of the coolest things about this whole process of having this new home is the fact that it's been really fun to really great to explore how to do blueprints and all that stuff. It's been really cool to explore that and see what's possible. So I just have some more work to do. But I thought it was for Fred also. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. If you cross the Verrazano at night, you could see Dyka Heights glowing in the distance. Oh my God, it's so crazy. It's so cool. It's awesome. I wanted to go. I wanted to check out Daika Heights this past holiday season, but I haven't. I didn't. Uh, oh, but I didn't. So, oh, do I have to? Oh, okay. I don't. Can you hear that? No, you can't. Okay, great. Somebody got off my throne. This vibrating. Thank you so much for this. This vibrating like heating pad. And been using it, and it is so helpful for when I am experiencing like really intense pain. So I really appreciate it. I've been loving using it. So, uh, hey Havoc, welcome on in. What does the outside environment of around the vagina look like? You can see it from the windows. You can see like the general look, but this is kind of a stand in. It's like a stand in exterior. Mm-hmm. A stand in exterior. We're gonna have so the outside is like, listen, we have plans, okay? That's all I gotta say. We have plans here in the diner. And uh I just need you to know that. Okay? Yeah. You love my we can do it. Yeah. I have another the artist who did that is working on another piece that I want to add to the diner. I'm running out of wall space. There's so much more art I want to add, and I also want to add pictures of people who have visited. Some of my more well-known diner customers who have come by and said hello. Mm-hmm. It's been 12 hours and still not casual. Oh my god, don't please do not speak of Ben Starr. I had to work really, really hard to like I had to coach myself. I was like, you cannot you did your gooning last night. No more gooning on stream. No more gooning on stream. So, please do not mention Ben Starr because I cannot handle him. Yes. He's a Oh, bye, Tria. Have a good din din. Have a good din din. Bye, late night. Hi, Kia. Welcome on in. Exists in a pocket dimension? There's nothing outside. Exactly. That doggo ain't standing, though? What do you mean? Yeah, Gambit's napping. You never seen a napping dog? Never see a dog just napping? Yeah. Oh, yes, is that the tech? I know. I need one desperately. I know. I know. I know. I know. Mm-hmm. It's larger in the inside, I know. Love the progression of your 3D apps on stream. It becomes so fun. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the people who worked on this, like, I really loved working with them so much. For the space of the diner, the environment artist, and the animator to specifically who was recruited for these projects. Um, I have really started to get an understanding and appreciation for animation through through being in the VTubing space, and it's been really, really fabulous. So there is some other, and I love that VTubers are getting really into the storytelling aspect of like they're getting into animation for their VTubers, and I think it's really, really cool. So I was so busy between the Lalathon prep, between the endo, and then I had a lot of IRL things happening that, and like, like literally work and jobs that finally I'm moving on to some of those projects that I've been interested in maybe doing regarding that. So it's very exciting. Can't be getting his fur everywhere. Don't worry, he's hypoallergenic, so you're fine. So the dog is secretly an eldritch entity that keeps the pocket dimension stable. She just charmed it and moved in. What in the anime crazy is that? Laura's awesome. I know. How? Okay, because I. Lunch rush! Lunch rush! Hi, Mia. Welcome on in. Hi. Food rush! Food rush! Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thanks for coming in. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. Today we're just kind of hanging out and talking. It's good to see you. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. Pain. Exactly, Lady Ace. Exactly. 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 Yes. Exactly. Lunch rush. Yes. Lunch rush. Lunch rush. Exactly. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Yeah. Lunch rush. Hi, Sawa. Welcome on in. Hi, Sawa. Welcome. 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 Hello. 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 So yeah, so I think that is the yeah, I know. I want to really I would love to come out. I want to I'd love to come out. Happy Pride. I'd love to I'd love to really I'd love to publish my lore sooner rather than later, okay? Sooner rather than later. Yeah, hi, oh, thank you, Mia. Thank you for bringing him over. Yes. You got the Switch too. Congratulations, Landon. Congratulations. Yes. Yes. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Who else got their Switch too? Who else got a Switch too? Yeah. Who else got their Switch too? I too am a Switch, but yes, I'm holding off on getting mine for a little bit longer. I got Switch. I was so. Oh my god. I don't trust what Switch has been doing. Gonna yuck peeps yum. Ah, okay. I see. Yeah, I feel like I just got back into playing the Switch, so I didn't want to invest in it before I get more into it. Oh my God, God is a murder! Oh my God, don't bring him up! Don't mention his name. I can't handle it. I'm totally normal about love and deep space. I'm totally normal about love and deep space. Yep, I'm totally normal. Yep. I'm so normal. I'm so okay. Wait. Okay, I don't listen. I'm not gonna go on a love and deep space tangent. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe a little bit. Okay, but hear me out. Okay, I need you to understand what happened today. So I just started playing this game, and I'm Silas is like my number one man, but then like right behind him, right behind him is Caleb. So those are like my two boys, right? I got two arms. I can put one on each. So love these guys. So fabulous. And oh, food rush! Food rush! Welcome! Hi, Alexia Brigitte. Welcome in. Hello, Brigitte. Welcome on in. Hello. Hi. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. Welcome. We've just been hanging out, talking here in the diner. I hope you had a wonderful time with your community. We're just kind of hanging out and talking. You just came out at a great time because I was just about to go down a love and deep space little tangent. So if you like the game, this is a safe space. This is I'm here for you, love and deep space, but also If you don't like Love in Deep Space, may I introduce to you an alternative solution? This is the door. That's the door. And you may leave. Just kidding. No, I'm not gonna do it. Listen, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm not gonna kick you out. I'm not gonna kick you. Maybe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lunch Rush. Yes. Oh, Alexia, you're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate it. How do you say? Well, I was you came out at a great time because so Love in Deep Space. Um so this game has a period tracker, and I've been really curious about this period tracker. That's right, folks. That's right. One of these handsome gentlemen, for those who have periods, um, will give you a heads up that your period is coming, and the game will track your period, and then it will comfort you. It'll comfort you, and they'll be very sweet and supportive. Okay. Hi, welcome back, Alexia. Welcome back from the land of ads. And so I actually got a notification yesterday from the game that was like, so you're going to probably get your period very soon. And I want to be honest, I'm terrible about this. I like don't track my period because my period is pretty regular. So I have like usually a good time frame as to when I'm supposed to get it. It's been, which is good. But yesterday the game was like, I think you're going to get it soon. And I was like, that's wild. And literally earlier today, I got my period. And so I inputted in the game. I went beep, boop, beep, logged in, salivated over Silas. And then I was like, okay, I guess now I can try this period tracker. And so it gives you the option to select like, oh, it started today, or you want to adjust the dates. If you do that, like, do you want any comfort? And I was like, comfort? What do you mean? What do you mean, comfort? I'm very confused. So I click it, and literally, your love interest of choice. In my case, it was my darling boo boo Silas. My darling boo boo Silas. But basically, they're like, hey, how can I help you? Can I run to the store for you? What do you need from the store? Do you need more pads or tampons or anything else to make you feel better? What can I do to support you? Do you want me to rub your tummy to maybe help alleviate the pain that way? Do you want to just rest on my shoulder? Do you The way I got so horny, the way that I got there's what? What? Oh my god! I was like, wow. This is so oh wow. I was so dang surprised. I was so dang surprised. Oh, listen. Oh my god. Okay. I you listen. I'm more so listen. This game is listen. If you're somebody who who is open. You have to be open to it. You have to be open to it. Like I have to say, at first I was like, oh, like when DM was first showing me the game, I was like, oh, this is a really it's very enjoyable. I love the combat. Combat is so up my alley in this game. So I love the combat. It's a little bit of Genshin meets Final Fantasy 7 remake specifically. So I really like that. I like the what was it? The design of the characters, right? I was like, oh, they have some good looking characters. And at this time, I'd only met the first 3 love interests, right? Which are Xavier, Zane, and Raphael. Not the turtle. Not the turtle. But I was like, okay, yes, nice character designs. And then I was like, the story is good. I think, wow, I couldn't believe that this was a mobile game. So I was like, okay, this is very nice. And then I met Silas. Okay, I thought it was a nice game. I thought this was a nice game. But I didn't understand why people were feral over this game, right? I hadn't had that pang of like, wow, this is so incredible and hot, whatever. I was just like, oh, this is really nice. And this, I've been lamenting not having a video game that, besides Magic, that I play just for like myself and my own, just for myself. I don't have a game like that. I haven't been casually playing. So on my days off earlier this week, on my government mandated days off, aka when the mods force me to take days off so that I can just recuperate and rest and recover, I dove back into this game and I met Silas. I met Silas and I understood. I understood so intimately. I understood. All of a sudden, it was like my world had opened up. I you saw that? Did you see the cash register did a little dancey dance? Did you see that? Alexi, oh my god, thank you for the 5 gifted. Holy moly, thank you so much. Whoa. Mwah! Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. If you received a gifted sub, make sure to thank your gifter. That was very sweet. Oh my god. This is so I oh my god. Don't I know what those subs are going to be for. Oh my god. What are you doing? Don't I'm going to totally use that to pull on Caleb's birthday banner. I am so normal. I am so normal. I am so normal. I am so normal. I'm so normal about this game. 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 I am so normal. It's fine. Okay? You don't understand. I am so in a chokehold. So, oh my god. Hi, Heffa, look wanted. Hello. Listen, so oh my god. I feel like I'm all of a sudden I feel like not for nothing. I am seeing so many I feel like all of a sudden I'm tapping into my inner girly. My inner girly pop. Like Summer Hop hooked me up with Labubu. I'm playing Love in Deep Space. I'm going to get a little photo frame, like keychain holder that I can put on my bag for Silas and for Caleb, my boys. And I feel like I'm really tapping into my inner girly. My inner girly pop. Yeah. Have you gone that? Oh, yes. Oh, okay. So, okay. Listen. Oh, yes. No worries, Cake. And yes, have fun working in the kitchen. Have fun working in the kitchen. So yes, I met Silas. Okay, I met Silas because it happened because I got like cock blocked in the game because I wasn't a high level, and I was desperate to play more. So I jumped ahead in the story and started some of the other things. And then I met Silas, and he just shattered my world. He totally shattered my world. He shattered my world. You don't understand. You don't understand how much he shattered my world. You don't understand. You don't understand. So I met Silas, and I was like, Jesus. I'm watching all his cutscenes in this thing, and I'm like, by myself, late at night, dark in a room, my dog, terrified of the feral growls that I'm making at 3 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me? Excuse me? Senor Silas? Oh my God. Oh my! I was so gobsmacked. So anyway, so I was so gobsmacked by this, and I was like, surely that'll be the end of it. They can't. There's just one character that there's not going to be another one, and then all of a sudden, the game. And I had just met Caleb through the main story, right? So I was like, he's this adorable little guy. He's really cute. Kind of gave me, childhood friend vibes, which I'm very into because that's my story with Don Don. And we're high school sweethearts, but Anyway, then they dropped his birthday event trailer. Then they dropped his birthday event trailer. Okay? Okay? And then once again staring at this trailer like, who is you? Who? 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 I lost my mind. Once again, I lost my mind. And so then, I and so then I may have gotten so sucked in deep that let me see. I got so sucked in deep that I ended up ordering the dang candy from the trailer. I got the candy from the damn trailer. I couldn't help myself. I needed it so desperately. I needed it so badly. And I was like, they don't have the multi-pack fruit options anymore. And Summer Hop, I could have sworn I DM'd you about this. Girl, I'm not kidding. This game has me in such a damn chokehold. It's so bad. I'm in serious trouble. I'm in so much trouble. So anyway, I figured that, because in Japan, this trailer dropped, his birthday trailer dropped, and the Harry Cavendish candy that is assorted fruit sold out. You can't get it. So I saw this as a value pack, and I was like, well, if they won't give it to me, I'll just make my own mixed fruit flavor one. Oh no. Oh, summer, summer hop. I need to you need to watch what happened last night. You gotta watch what happened last night, Curly. You gotta watch what happened last night. It was a feral, unhinged, crazy mess of a stream last night, and it was so glorious. It was so glorious. It was so good. It was so good. There's definitely like daytime Lala and nighttime Lala. It's like daytime Lala is all kinds of hijinks. Nighttime Lala has two different modes. It's like super cozy or super unhinged feral. And there's like no middle ground. Um, I was so normal. I was so normal. I was so normal. so 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 normal. I'm so normal. There's a trailer for the Silas gameplay to show chat. No defense. Ethan, last night we were watching clips and I mean, I feel like I connected with so many people last night. Last night was so crazy because first of all, it stems from me being like, I'm feeling lonely. I want some company, so I'm just gonna stream for like a couple of hours and then I'll go to bed. I was like, it'll probably be like 5 people who show up because everyone's sleeping right now, and I never open the diner this late. But lo and behold, I opened the doors and people showed up and they're like, knock knock. Knock knock. Hello? Is this place is open? Excuse me. And then for 3.5 hours, it was nonstop raids. It was nonstop raids, and I also just thank you, Dice Matt, for tier 3. Oh my goodness. Mwah. Thank you, Dice Matt. Thank you for supporting our PP goal. Thank you, honey. That was big PP energy. Thank you for tier 3. Mwah. Thank you, honey. You made us 6 points closer to our goal, so we will have a big old PP by the end of the month. Thank you. Valius, welcome in. Hi, honey. Hello. I basically it became nonstop raids last night, and I was talking about, I was like, oh, it's nice to see everybody, and I was like, it was such a nice time doing the Lalathon, and I needed 2 days off. And Summer Hop was like really scolding me because for the first half of the first day, I was still working. And she's like, you need to go rest. So I did rest, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to do computer work. I'm going to maybe figure out what I want to do. And so I was like, okay, I'll play Love and Deep Space. I hadn't put it on my phone yet. And my fingers are still pruny. So, it's just crazy. It's just wild. Anyway, it's just wild. Hi, Kai Cam. Welcome on in. Hello. Hello. It was so unhinged. And then Min came in, Party Dimines. And then we were both very normal. And we are looking at a character from Warframe named Arthur, who is voiced. I was like, who the hell is this person? And I realized, because in this Love and Deep Space journey, I came to terms that I actually do have a type, and I didn't realize I had a type. And this is across all. This is across all of the genders. Okay, I realize I just have a type. Okay. You could either have titties or you can have the D and B, whichever it works. You can have both. But honestly, I am learning that I definitely have a type. And I like tall. I like voice, good voice. I like plus for accent, okay? I do like I'm a little athletic, but I don't like, a little athletic. The person being, a little muscular. And then I want to feel small with them. Yeah. And I also realized that I am usually the rizzer. I'm not the rizzy. And so when I'm the rizzer, I feel like I don't even really know how to riz or flirt, really. I just kind of make jokes. And the Rizzy, as a Rizzy, I kind of lose my mind a little bit and I don't know how to respond. So I just kind of make a bunch of noises. Um, but yes. The Rizzy or the Rizzler. The Rizzer is a person who is doing the rizzing to another person. The Rizzy is a person who is receiving the rizzing from somebody else. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So that being said, when people have, like, for instance, like Min was having the time of, like, she called me during the stream yesterday and she was like, oh la la. And I was like, because she has, and she knows this, and she knows that I react. She has done this to me before when we have hung out, when we have been in VC, when we've done. She knows that I lose my mind because I don't know how to handle that. I don't know how to handle that. I don't know how to handle that. And this is like in general. Like if somebody is like putting like super sexy moves on me, my goofy ass is like I don't know how to react to these things. What? What? Oh God. So I don't normally get riz like that, right? Don, of course. I will say what is a little crazy though is that Love and Deep Space, this year specifically, we've been apart from each other a lot because of work and things. And I will say Love and Deep Space is a wonderful wonderful little placeholder and I find it very comforting. When I'm missing my Don, and but I will say like there's certain things that I was, for instance, right, for this period tracker, right? um I told Don I had my period, and he goes, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. How are you feeling? Do you like? I know I'm away, but do you need anything? Like, please take care of yourself." And like, was all like, of course, very concerned. And then like I'm experiencing that in the game, and I was like, "Oh my god, I already have my 5-star pull." But also, I like am so fucking horny. My legs keep on crying every time I see Silas and Caleb. They just start crying and I don't understand why. So, hi Bugs, hi Fuzz. Welcome on it. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. So, that being said, so I'm so not normal about this. I mean, so normal. Sorry, so normal. So, anyway, it's been a wonderful it's been a wonderful adventure and a wonderful journey. Uh yeah, it's been a wonderful journey and a wonderful. I'm getting like hot. I'm getting so hot. Okay, I'm getting so hot. Oh god. Okay. Um and so anyway, I so anyway, I today when Don was like checking in on me, I was like, yeah, like this is how I feel. I'm feeling like pretty bad, and he's like. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I send a funny gift because, of course, I handle everything with humor. And so he started cracking up. He's like, "I feel so bad for laughing." I was like, "No, no, no. You're feeding my comedic ego when you laugh at my jokes." And and then he's like, "Do you have what you need?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do have what I need. I have my heating pads. I have my medication. I have tea. I have my anime husbandos." And then I sent him screenshots from Love and Deep Space from the interactions I had with Silas today because it's my period, right? And like I said, I used the period tracker today. And he goes, "Wait a minute. What the fuck is this game?" Ah! He's getting threatened! He is getting threatened! He is feeling threatened! He is feeling threatened! He is feeling threatened. He is feeling threatened. He is feeling threatened by digital, like not real people. He's like, I saw in real time I saw in real time this man being like, excuse me? Here's the thing though. He doesn't need to learn because he takes such good care of me. He really does. I I mean, I love my husband very, very, very much, and he is incredibly sweet. He is always concerned for me. So I think what I've noticed is like, here's the thing. I think the reason why I'm like, I love Caleb and Silas is because Caleb and Silas, if they had a love child and that love child had facial hair and 1940s inspired haircut and loved cinematography, that's my husband. So I think that I was thinking about that today. I was like, why? I was like, why these two? And I was like, oh my god, I think that's what it is. Um, yes, I'm virtually yes. Yes. Watch your fathers. Yes, yes, yeah. Happy Pride. I too can have multiple daddies. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gambit is napping. Gambit is napping. Yeah. Yes. Digi boys don't have maintenance. They are inherently threatening to all the soft boys. I love my soft boys. I love my soft boys. I think that's the thing, right? Like Caleb's personality, like, which is like golden retriever, but also like a little sad. That sounds so fucked up, but like it is. Like he does have this sadness to him that you just want to like comfort him. And then mixed with like this like just pure dripping sensuality that is Silas. Remember how I said I have two sides to myself? Inside me, there are two wolves. They're actually probably two palm cheese, if I'm being realistic. They're not two wolves, they're two fabulously dressed palm cheese. But one is this like wholesome, family friendly. Like there is that actual side to me. And then I have this other side that is complete unhinged, high libido, horny, crazy person. There's two sides, okay? I have two sides to myself. So that's the same thing, but with John John. And so our Jekyll and Hydes match each other's Jekyll and Hydes. Hi, NX, welcome on it. Which side is family friendly? No, no, no. You know. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so crazy. So anyway, so anyway, I think he's actually threatened. And I did send him this tweet where it was like, this is the father, like this is the father of her plushies, and it's a sexy photo of Silas. And I was like, I sent that to Don Don. I was like, this is a threat, by the way, since you keep on trying to get rid of my plushy children, and he is willing to be their father, and not only that, he's willing to get me some in this dang game, and so you should be absolutely threatened. So, so, yeah. So that's what he not that he wants to get rid of them, but he says I have too many, and he's like, you have to edit them. He was like, and I was like, no, but we made a rule. I respected the rule where if I buy one, I have to get rid of one, right? He said specifically, if I buy a plushie, then I have to choose to move another one out. So I accepted this deal with my darling husband, my partner, my best friend. And if I see a plushie, I just add it to Throne because then technically it's a gift and I can't get rid of gifts. And then also, I didn't buy it. So, anyway, he was like, for some reason, I feel like your plushie collection has grown instead of stabilized. I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? If the gremlins would like to gift me a plushie, that's very sweet of them. And I'm not going to get rid of the plushies that they get me. That's just rude. That's just rude. You are my supplier. Yes. Yes. You are my supplier. Yes, this is true. Nope. Nope. No, the plushies do not get not here. Not while I'm here and breathing. No, it's not I'm not abusing nothing. I'm not abusing nothing. What are you talking about? I ain't abusing nothing. I'm just following the rules. If he wanted it to be that specific, then he needed to write that down in a contract and have that contract notarized, and then I needed to sign it, and then it needed to be executed. Need to have an executed copy that proves that is the rule of here, but that is not the case. That's not the case. So, anyway, I'm living my life. I'm living my life, and it's great, and it's wonderful, and it's fabulous and filled with very sexy men. So, and this is the other thing. This is the other thing that sent me. This is the other thing. There's a couple of reasons why I'm so obsessed with Love and Deep Space right now. One, the game, right? The game itself, the sexy men. Yes, I have established that. I have no more. I have no more liquid to give in my body because it has me in such a chokehold. So we got that. We got that out of the way. The other thing is the fandom is so funny. It's so funny. It's so unhinged. It's so crazy. I love the fandom. And I haven't gotten into like a fandom in a very, very, very long time. And now I'm like getting into the fandom. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't gotten to a fandom in like, I can't remember. Um, like maybe BioShock? Or I'm into the Fallout fandom, but still I feel like it's still different. But anyway, um so I love the fandom, and then so first of all, good game, secondly fandom, and what was the third one? The third one, why this game has such a chokehold on me. Oh yeah. The third reason is that I feel like I'm making friends. I know that sounds so crazy. That sounds crazy, but it's true because I feel like I've really struggled with how to make first moves in friendships in this space. I feel like I've had the same friend group for a very long time in my life, and I haven't had to really uh like I'm so used to work being the connection between friends, and then you kind of get to know one another, that I don't know how to be like, "Hi, I think you're really cool," without immediately thinking like barfing and being like, "Oh my god, I'm so not cool. They don't even want to talk to me." And I know that you may think that that's crazy, but I think this all the time. Even like for instance, DM and I have hung out in person. Um, she has hung out here in the diner. And I still was getting so nervous that I had to literally hype myself up in the mirror to be like, no, you, this is okay. You can reach out. You can have friendship. Friendship is good. Try make friend. And then I realized I've just been sharing Love and Deep Space stuff with her and then some other people. And now I'm starting to build and work on my friendships more. I am working on my friendships. So that's really fun and nice. And um, what else? What else? I mean, there's so much good stuff. So right now, it's just providing joy. It's just providing just straight up joy. Black tar joy. Like the really good stuff, you know what I mean? So, um, so crazy, so crazy, so joyful. Love that game, so good. Um, and like for instance, every morning Silas reminds me in the morning to take my medication, which is really nice, and I love it. It's so sweet. He reminds me to take my medication, and so I remember to take my meds. Yeah. Oh God, so crazy. Like I there's other people that I started to talk to. I was like, I understand now. I understand now. Yeah. Uh what's popping? My oh nope, don't answer that way. It's um what's popping? Oh well, my libido is popping. Okay, do this. It's true though. It's true. God, it's true. So yeah, I'm like super obsessed with this game. Even Don Don was like, "It's been a while since I've seen you like so hooked on like a hype. You like it's been a while since you've been hyper fixated on a game." I was like, "Yeah, I know." But like the last time I felt about this was when I was playing Genshin. I was obsessed. I was like, I already started making note of like I already started making notes. I'm such a mess. Oh my god, I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess. I started making notes as to like when, what day, like level up materials are available for Caleb and Silas so that I can make sure that oh my god, I'm such a freak. I'm like handwriting this down in a notebook and being like, okay, so this is a day that they can do this or they can have their deep space exploration, even though I want them to explore my deep space. And things like that. I'm like losing my mind a little bit. It was crazy because I was like, okay, now objectively I understand that this is a game. Objectively, I understand that none of these characters are real. These are all made. This it's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. And then I log in, and then there's an option where you can have like them, you spend quality time where you can literally just be like, oh, I need to do some work. And they have like a co working mode. And so they just keep you company. And so it's like, oh, wow. Oh my God. Gah! It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. losing my mind. Oh, this is put. Hi, closet guy. Welcome on in. Hello. But yes. So that was that's been my life. That's how I've been decompressing since the Lalathon. That's how I've been decompressing from the Lalathon. Um, but that being said, is it like really unhinged if I start thinking about like is it like could I uh like commission art of like I said this yesterday, like like the Eiffel Tower is a brilliant piece of architecture, right? I love the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower is great. It is wonderful, and I was wondering if I can have an illustration featuring the Eiffel Tower in Paris with my favorite Love and Speak characters, because because we're going on vacation, clearly to Paris. And I think the Eiffel Tower is a very important piece of construction. And we should, I just think it's, it's, um, it's, just let me do it. Just let me do it. Nobody gets to judge me. Okay, just let me do it. It's fine. Listen, I'll do the uncensored version on like Patreon or something. Listen, I just desperately need it in my life. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm so sorry. So I might be. I was like, so now how am I? Oh my god. Bye, Matt. Bye. Bye. I definitely feel like yeah. I just keep on thinking about things like that. I do keep on thinking about things like that. Okay, I will share. I'm going to share this story. I mentioned it last night, but I share this story one more time. So, Don was trying to remind me to take care of an errand yesterday, and he's like, "Did you take care of the thing?" And I was like, "No, but I will." He goes, "Do it," and I said, "Well, call me kitten. Call me kitten, and I might consider it." And then he didn't respond to me. So then I texted again, and I was like, dot dot dot, crying face. I was like, my husband doesn't love me. My husband doesn't love me. I feel so alone. That's crazy. And then he straight up said, he was straight up like, do it, my good girl. And I fucking lost my mind. I was like, what? 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 I never. I was like, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly. Oh my God. And so he, I will say, so like I said, listen, I was like, wow, that was crazy. Oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was shooketh. I was shooketh to my chorus. Yeah. So crazy. So anyway, um I am so normal. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. God, so crazy. But so anyway. That was God, so normal. So normal. So crazy. So anyway, you're just gonna have to deal with the fact I'm not gonna listen. I have to decide, but I think I'm keeping Love in Deep Space as my game. Okay, that's Lala's safe space game. That's Lala's safe space game where she plays on her own time in the privacy to save you. To save you and your ears from being exposed to my guttural unga bunga cavewoman sounds as I play and my heavy breathing. Yes. So, very normal. What? What? I'm totally normal. Totally, totally normal. Yes. Team Caleb, yeah. Okay. So I'm a Silas and a Caleb girly for sure. They're like Silas just edges over Caleb just a smidge, but like I've really, really adore Caleb. Thank you, birthday. Thank you, birthday event, for literally rewiring my brain. And then, oh, that was the other thing. So I was like, oh my God, this trailer is crazy. This event trailer is so crazy. And this event trailer is so crazy. And then I was like, well, maybe I just keep on playing like some more advanced story stuff. And then I did then I'm like it was working on the Caleb storyline, and I was like,
Hello!
"Hi Nova, welcome on in. Hello, hi Thunder, welcome on in." Listen, I was like, oh my god, our little golden retriever childhood friend boy is like tapping into this like sexy evil side or whatever or something. Oh my god, I'm deceased. I'm so deceased. So anyway, it's been great. I feel like I've become a very cultured, mature woman this week. I'm a lady. I'm a lady. I'm a proper lady. That should be a sub bonus X months, and you get a sound pack of Miss Lala's Cave Woman screams. Well, I will be on the Patreon. Uh, uh, but to be fair, for the way you're talking about, we might better be off. Listen, it is. You should indulge in it. Okay, you should indulge in the love and deep space. Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. But in terms of sound packs, I am going to actually be diving into some audio content. Uh, Actually, part of the reason being, that was always the plan for the Patreon because I think it'd be a really fun way to have a really fun uh, additional content for the Patreon, but also I wanted to tap into some voice acting stuff that I'm like curious about exploring. So it's also like a twofold in that way. But thirdly, I can absolutely do voice packs. I could totally do voice packs, but they'd be all within the Patreon, I think. Yeah. Muzzy, welcome on in. Yes. To monetize my hot man gotcha. I would never. I would never. I would never. I'm in like so much trouble. I'm so much trouble. I'm in so much trouble. I don't need to eat. I don't. Why eat? Eating is not important when you have sexy men's memories you must have in your hands. You know what I mean? So. Oh my god! I finally. Oh my. It's great. Anyway, eating takes from a hot man time. I'm like, it is so. Uh, it's so fine, so fine, so fine, so sexy. This like I okay. At least like I feel like at least I'm being honest. Okay, at least I'm being honest. I'm not like. I'm not being like, yeah, that game's fine. I feel like, yeah, I feel like something like a dam was broken inside of me, and yeah, I feel like I'm a teenager all over again. But- yeah, but I bet those sexy men want you to. Oh, I know they do. That's part of the allure. Yes, I'm not. No, I'm a responsible lady. You know, I'm only going into. I'm only going bankrupt for them. Not. I'm not. You know, I'm only going bankrupt for them. That's not that bad. Sorry, hold on. My had to my like heating pads are on a timer, and so I have to start them up again after a while. So sometimes a little bit too honest, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm very forthright. Hi Texan, welcome on in. There are two wolves in all of us, and for some of us, it's a gooner. Sure is. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, there's a gooner and the goonie. Yes. And as we say, Goonies never die. Yes. That is the sermon. That is the sermon of the day. There you go. Is it a goonette? Goonette sounds so cute. I do love that. Goonette. Goonette. So wild. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. God, so crazy. Have I ever had maranitos? Maranitos? I don't know maranitos. It's either goon or be goons. Yeah, so I'm going to goon, obviously. 'Twas a good night. I think who are the it was Joshi and Toki Speaker who were the people that were being subjected to the craziness yesterday. They're the ones. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. They're the crazy. They were the poor souls who decide. I told the mods last night. I was like, I don't think I need any help. It's fine. And then Toki was like, "Oh no, I'm in my night hours." And she's like, "Also, you're talking about lads, and I'm very invested in this conversation." I was like, "Okay." So good. Mm. Mexican style molasses cookie. Oh, I've never had those before, actually. I've never had those. That sounds very good, though. Sounds very sweet. Mm-hmm. So yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yes. So anyway, it was a great time. Talking about Love and Deep Space. It was great. It was wonderful. It was so good. And then yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, but I will say, it was really good to take a couple of full days off from work. And now we're on the road to prepping for off Kai. And I know we just did a lullathon, so there's gonna be some fun things coming up. That we've been cooking. But you know, uh, because of the way this new setup is, uh, it you may not see some of the seasonal changes we used to implement. Um, because we just opened and opening a new place, uh, is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's an investment, and so before we add anything else to the Gina, um, we may not, I just want to also give a heads up. Okay. But we do have some fun things coming up that I will let you know. I'll let you know. You'll know what time. You'll know what time. You'll know what time. Know what time. But this month is off Kai. Next month is Anime Expo. And then October is TwitchCon. And then what else we have going on? Besides Partner Plus stuff, some of the things that are still active. One, um, I think by Monday, the Advanced GG, the Advanced GG Cup will be coming back. Just not the bundles, but the Advanced GG Cup itself will be coming back. And it'll be available for a month. It's the same thing with the merch, the Kawa merch. And the Kawa merch, make sure to type exclamation point new merch to check it out because we have card sleeves and play mats and all that good stuff. Greaser Gremlin omanjus, sticker sheets, bundles, acrylic diorama. And if you're at Wafkai, the acrylic diorama will be there at Wafkai. It is so cute. So, so, so cute. And then, uh, what else? What else? I have, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think of what else, what else, what else, what else. Yeah, I don't know. One thing that I had a lot of fun doing during the Lalathon, because I haven't done a reflection of it, huh? Uh, so the Lalathon was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I definitely pushed myself to do the most that I could for that. And I'm so grateful for everyone's overwhelming support and grateful for all the company you kept with me during the week. It was a really fun 7 days and it was really, really great. Uh, there were certain things that I liked doing more than others. Yes. But my the two collabs I did here made me realize I really, really, really want to connect with more people and push myself outside of my comfort zone and ignore my imposter syndrome when it comes to social relationships. And I want to definitely work more on having more visitors here in the Dina. And I think it'd be really, really fun. So I don't want to be afraid of that any longer. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be afraid of reaching out to people. And I'm going to do also the work to reach out to people. So, and then, so I really loved that. You know, I loved having Bug here. That was so silly. I loved having Girl DM here. DM is so, also a joy to talk to. Um, I also really enjoyed doing the face cam stream actually. And it was really cool to have a full circle moment of like how I started and then coming back to doing it like 3 years later. No, 4 years later, right? Because 4 years ago I was streamed as a face cam streamer. And it was really cool to experience that. And uh I don't know. I had so much fun during that day that I was like, okay, so I definitely think that I will do it again in the future, but it will only be associated with like special event things. It's not going to be a regular thing, I don't think. I also I'm always so surprised at how popular you all love my cooking streams. Every time I do a cooking stream, everyone is so supportive and so into my cooking streams, and I feel like I feel like my setup is okay, and so I'm really grateful that everyone is really into it. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ethan. Watching Don Don eat 4 turbo jelly pizza. Yeah. I was rewatching some of the clips because when you're in it, you don't get to watch some of the things. It was so funny. It was so funny rewatching certain moments, and I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't even realize." So I never have it. No, don't say that. I'm gonna have more guests. No, I'm gonna have more guests. Yeah. Hi, Zorvera. Welcome on in. Can we have them work in the kitchen, please? We short staff that could cook. All I cook is grilled cheese. The guests to come in to do that. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, I could see. Yeah. It all looks so delicious. Oh, thank you. Hi, Oswald. Welcome on in. Hi, Oswald. Congratulations again. Oswald won the Greaser Gremlin Design Contest. I'm just settling in, so we'll be reaching out to you soon because I need like a scan of your playmat so that we can make the acid, and then I gotta take all your information and stuff so I could hype you up. Uh, but yeah, I feel like there's just so much that we tried doing. Some things that I think that that like nobody did, which is okay, and other things like we tried a lot of new ideas. We did a lot. I mean, let's just reflect on what that week was like. Every single day was a different stream, specifically planned out, right? Literally had a calendar where I was like, this day is this, I'm doing this. This day is this, and like planned it all out, specific activities, right? And I wanted every day to be really fun. Okay. Um. So, so we had 8 days. Sorry, not even 7, 8 days because my silly butt added a day. So 8 days of unique content. 7 out of those 8 days, we streamed for 11 hours. Even though I said I was going to do maybe like 8 to 12, we did 11 hours. Um, then we did, um, then we did a new merch drop with Kawa, Advanced GG Cup drop, debuted a new diner environment. We debuted new community mascot 3D models. We have a new Gambit model, 3D model. We have animations in the diner that trigger during certain Twitch things, and I'm gonna work on putting certain camera angles in place. I'm like new to the world of Waterdo, so I'm learning how to do that so that we can catch those moments when they happen. Um, and then we did what else did we did so much. We did a greaser gremlin design contest. We set up bingo, which nobody did, but that's okay. That's okay. I think bingo is hard. Uh, if you can only pop in when you can, I think it's hard. Maybe if we were doing like a 30-day event or something, I could see how maybe that could go farther. Um, but what else? We relaunched the Patreon. Or not. We announced the relaunch of the Patreon. We announced that we're doing a Magic the Gathering tournament sponsored by Dorkside Games. We're also doing a information to come. Information to come. Um, we what else did we do? Oh, we Don Don had a new PNG debut. I mean, so much, literally so much. We did so much, and that's not including the amount of work that went in communicating all the different people that contributed to the diner environment, from artists that I had to commission to have their art here, to we had new emotes. It's been a lot, and it was really cool to celebrate that and have basically this whole new home. And it's gorgeous and fabulous, and I love it so much. And yeah, it's great. You just joined. Okay, don't worry, Oswald. Wait, what if we have a cooking show where chat cooks with you? Chat cooks with me. What do you mean? Like we do a step by step? So it's like a cooking, like a digital virtual cooking class? Is that what you mean? No, Emmy, no, 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 no. Don't, no. What are you? No, no, crazy, crazy. Um, but something easy. That could be it. I do know of this streamer. Their name is Uwos Lab. UWOSLAB, and they're literally a scientist, like a mad scientist VTuber, but they're just a mad scientist. Like they literally figured out a robotic animatronic arm that can control a pan to the best of its ability, and that chat can control it with like via typing in chat. And it like tried making fried rice, and instead it just like banged the pan against the stove until it broke. I was like, that's how I imagined cooking with chat would be like. He is so he's actually so nuts. He is actually so nuts. Actually, a mad scientist turned a filing cabinet into a smoker, like a smoker where you put like barbecue meat. Like, yeah, yeah. The pan or the arm, I think it broke the pan. So like the arm started whacking it against the stove top, and it like fell apart. It was crazy. So crazy. So crazy. But yeah, it was It was really wild to watch. It's wild to watch their streams. They're so crazy. Like in a good way. Like it's so cool what they end up doing. I like people who do that. I love people who are like, I'm gonna do this wild thing and you're gonna watch me tinker and experiment. I was like, I am so here for that. I'm so here for that. Sometimes fried rice needs discipline. Oh boy. Yeah, I think they are very very neat. Very neat. Mhm. I mean, their kitchen may not be considering there's fried rice everywhere, but you know. But yeah, it was yeah, it was really cool. I'm thank you again for all the support for the Lalathon. It was a wonderful time. I look forward to maybe seeing what comes in the future. Um I have a lot to think about in terms of my future in this space. I got a, I thought about a lot of things during the Lalathon as I was doing them, and uh, I realized that I have a lot of homework to do. I feel like I have a lot of homework to do, and that is and I feel like that's been a big focus of this year. This year has been me going back to school a little bit, in that I'm trying to teach myself a lot of different things. I'm trying to teach myself about the like more intimately about the different programs that are available for me to use. Um, I'm trying to do more. I want to work on hanging out with people more, um, and I want to also work on um, how do you say? I want to work on um, uh like being active in the VTuber Creator Club, continue doing work within the ambassador program. So I'm just thinking about all the different areas that, you know, I'm doing stuff in, and how to be better and how to do a better job. Cuz the truth of the matter is I feel like uh I know this might sound really corny, but I'm a very corny person, which is great because I'm gluten free, trying to be gluten free as much as possible. But the because corn is gluten free. No, okay, that's fine. I thought it was clever. But I I do have like I have to I feel like Hamilton, like that's what was it? I think Nonstop is the name of the song in on the Hamilton soundtrack. It's like why do you write like you're running out of time? And I feel like that describes my ethos in this space, where it's like, why do you work like you're running out of time in this space? And it's like, cause I I don't know if I guess I say I am, because I need, I don't know, just doing lots of introspection and thinking. And yes, I think that I'm motivated to do. I definitely push myself to work at levels that I feel like me like I put a lot of pressure on myself. Uh, and I think it's because I just want to feel like I'm doing enough, and I don't have any measure of what is enough, because even like after the Lalathon, I was like, did I do enough? Did I do enough? Uh, and I know, which is crazy saying, but I do think about that. Um, and also, uh, I feel like if I keep on busying my schedule with like projects and things, I feel like I'm just in this inner battle within myself. I feel like I've been I'm in this inner battle where there's so many wonderful blessings that I have experienced in my journey so far. But I think one of the driving factors why I work really hard is because for so long I felt like I haven't had a lot of yeses in my life, or I've had a lot of obstacles, and I feel like I'm chasing I'm chasing the feeling of proving those disappointments wrong, or proving those disappointments like fighting within the voices within myself. If that makes sense? Yeah. 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 For the 10-foot tall femme fatale imposter syndrome. Whoa, 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 whoa. She is so sexy. So that's why I was like, wow. But I think that, and I'm not saying this for, and I do want to clarify, I'm not saying this for pity points or anything. It's just, it's really interesting because I feel like, in this journey, like thinking about, once again, 3 years of being a VTuber and just doing lots of thinking of what that journey's been like. I think one of the biggest things I've been learning in that journey is um how to how to dispel that imposter syndrome. And that imposter syndrome that kind of always existed, but definitely got worse because of my outside of the diner life and my career and just life experiences, and feeling like I'm enough. And I think that that is one of the biggest battles I've been facing these past 3 years, because there's been so much good that has happened that it feels so unreal that I feel like sometimes I don't deserve it. Also, once again, these are just the thoughts that I've had. Okay. This is not, I'm not saying this for anybody to be like, no, that's not true. It's like, objectively, I know that that's not true. Objectively, I know. Like, I can, but otherwise, Diet Cyborg, welcome on in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid, honey. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome on in. Yeah. Hello. Hello, hello. We're just hanging out, just talking. Um, but yeah, so I've been just doing lots of reflecting and thinking. And I think that I don't know if I'll ever overcome that battle within myself, but I do think that there has been a lot of healing in that 3 years where there, like, I could just keep on thinking about like my meet and greet at TwitchCon and how amazing that was, and how I got to meet so many of you, and just how many people I met at TwitchCon, like, that tune into this. And it's very easy to feel like what you do doesn't impact people. Uh, but then when you see people in person and they're so sincere and genuine about what you've done, it's like crazy, because I've worked so hard in my main career. I have dealt with so much bullshit, for lack of a better word. I really have, actually. And I am starting to see that a lot now, because I am not used to I really am not used to uh things working in my favor. And it's been really crazy to think about that the past 3 years have been so incredible, and I can't wait for all the many years to come. And I look forward to many more Lalathons, many more celebrations, much more creative exploration, hijinks, dick jokes, and gooning over imaginary anime husbandos. I really do I really look forward to what's coming down, and it is really really cool. It is really cool that for 8 days I didn't really feel how exhausted I was, besides like my losing my voice a bit, but like there was definitely a post Lalathon like little depresso espresso. Like I was like, oh my god, that was so much fun. I loved spending time with like people in the community. There were so many like good things that happened. Hi Selvin, welcome on in. Fallout New Vegas. Oh, how fun! How wonderful. Oh, bye Shredda. Bye, honey. I find that when it comes to the negative internal voice, it's not a case of beating it, but rather coming to terms with it, accepting its presence, but giving it less attention as time goes by. I think that's the healing that's happening, right? I feel like I think that like originally I was like, oh, like this is crazy. And I mean, I think that's something that I really am navigating very strongly. Like I'm trying to really, what is it? I saw this thing about a therapist saying like you don't unlearn because you can't like delete information in your memory, right? You can't delete learning something. So the idea of unlearning is like it can feel like a really big challenge. But that being said, um, relearning is I think relearning is also is like much more hopeful as a phrase. So I feel like I'm relearning how to uh I'm relearning how to value myself, and that was a really big reflection takeaway from the Lullathon. Um, and I definitely have this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful community to thank for that. Um, I really appreciate that. And so that was one of the big things I was thinking about in between my pruny fingers, gooning over Silas. But like in all sincerity, I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, like it's been really, really cool. Yeah. Recommend called the artist way. Oh, hold on. Let me write that down. That is, thank you so much. You said the artist way? Artist way book. Thank you for that recommendation. I really appreciate it. Hi, Nova. Welcome on in. You saw me on the TikToks? Welcome on in. Hi. Thanks for coming all the way from TikTok. Fun, enjoyable experience, but mentally exhausted. I mean, like, it was definitely like tiring, like for sure. It wasn't like I woke up on Monday and I was like, oh, let's do another 11 hours. It was strange to wake up and know that I wasn't gonna do that. That was strange, but also at the same time, I was like, oh, no, really do need to rest. Um, but it was like it's just like literally because like even actors don't do what streamers do. This is the thing. Like even actors, like professional actors, do not do what streamers do. They do not. They do not. They are not in front of camera for 11 hours, 12 hours a day, 13 hours a day. They're not. Their workday may be that long, but they're not always on camera. Half of the time they're in their trailer or they're chilling. There's a lot of downtime on set. Um, and so like that's just a big challenge that streamers have when they decide to do something like that. When they do like an event that is really really long and they do it multiple days in a row. So it is really tiring. It's very exhausting. But but do I feel satisfied with that exhaustion? Do I feel like that exhaustion was like, whoa, like we worked really hard, but it was so worth it, and I absolutely like. It wasn't like I was so happy. Yeah, I can't get you on Jimmy Fallon. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I feel like Mousy or someone from Hololive would be on a talk show before someone like me. Learning to value yourself as a person. Yeah, it can be really rough. It can be really rough. And I think it's because my career, like outside of the Dinah, has been like I've been able to separate myself, the person, from the work that I do because those are two different things, right? When I go in for a job interview, they most of the time are evaluating the creative ideas I'm bringing to the table, they're evaluating my resume. This space really forces you to look at yourself and look at the parts that are maybe not the best parts of yourself. And it really asks you to reflect on those things and then also to reflect on the great things about yourself. And it's been this really interesting journey of like self love and care, um, not physically. I feel like I still push myself to crazy points, but that's just because I have very bad. I have very good work ethic, but also very badly managed work ethic because I'm a workaholic. But um, I think that that's just it's like such a journey of the self, and I keep on thinking about that. Like I was thinking about it when we were watching clips, like early clips of the diner. I was just like, wow. And there's something really special too to look at that and like don't lose the thing that sparked joy. Don't lose the thing that made you love this very, very silly thing, right? Uh like VTubing is so silly. It's so, so silly. And obviously, like, of course, like manage your business, do all that stuff, do what you gotta do. But like this shit is so fucking silly. It is so goofy. It is so silly. It is so goofy. And the more we just embrace that, like I think that we can have and I don't mean like just in terms of uh like bits or jokes or whatever, but it's just like it's just like it's like just have fun with it in other words. And I still have a lot of fun. I do think that it was important for me to like look at the very beginning because there's something that's very freeing when you don't give yourself expectations or pressures. And that's the stuff that I miss. I feel like I definitely have put more pressures and expectations with myself as time has gone on. And they're totally self-imposed. It's not like, there's not like somebody is in my ear telling me or anything like that. It's all my friends in the space have been so wonderful and so sweet, really. Um Far more positive than negative experiences, truly. And but I do think that in my in my pursuit, knowing that I'm no spring chicken, I do feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself. And I definitely have mental battles with myself all the time. That's probably the most difficult thing in this space. It's not whether or not finding funds for a cool idea. It's not, it's not figuring out the algorithm or whatever. It's literally the battle against myself. That is the most difficult thing. And it's been really cool to think about in 3 years. I feel like there's been a lot of healing and I've been able to celebrate some of those things. But I also feel like I've not been able to celebrate a lot of those things because of my imposter syndrome. So every year I look forward to conquering it a little bit more or to just learning how to live with it and telling it to shut the fuck up. Also, sorry, I was ranting and I totally ignored chat. I'm so sorry. Oh, hi, Aka. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, Horatius. Hello. Hi, YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Hi, YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Yes. Good. I love your values. You're incredible. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Gunna. Welcome on in. Hi, Snazzy. Welcome, welcome. Yes. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think, yeah, I feel like, when did I start? I feel like I started doing a lot of introspection last year. Because there was literally this time where I started crying to Summer Hop. I like literally had a break. I literally had a breakdown, and this is gonna sound totally manic and wild, but I had a breakdown because I had such a good string of good luck, and I literally started freaking out because I was like, what is happening? Why is it that in this space, and at this time, I was VTubing for like 2 years, right? This was last spring. And I remember having this breakdown because it was like in between like uh uh a lot of successful things happening and then before off Kai. And I was just having a mental breakdown because I was like I just love I'm having this conversation. It's like in the back. I feel like that's pretty apropos for me. It's like I love having these reflective, introspective conversations, but also like this is absolutely my inside voice at all times. I'm not sure it helps, but I've been gushing about you on my show. What? That's very sweet of you. That's very sweet of you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. That's very like I think it's really hard. I think like I said, I had this like breakdown and I was just like sobbing to Summer Hop and I was just like, I feel like I'm such a fraud. I feel like I'm such a fraud. I have worked tooth and nail. I have worked so hard in my film career for so long, right? Over a decade of work. From commercials to music videos to TV shows to TV pilots to blockbuster movies to indie films. I've worked on live activations. I've worked in theater. I've worked on Broadway. I've worked literally a crazy diverse portfolio, tons of clients that you would recognize. And I'm like, how is it that in 2 years of doing this, I've received more recognition for my hard work than over a decade in something else that I thought was going to be my life calling? And I'm freaking out because I don't think I don't think that they see what's wrong with me. And they're I'm going to be found out and I'm going to be cast aside because there's no way this is real. There's no way that I am being valued. There's no way that people are enjoying the hard work I'm putting in. There's no way that people are shouting me out. There's no way that people are interested in working with me. And I literally had this like mental breakdown. I was so upset at myself because I just thought that I didn't deserve any of it and I was freaking out. And she was like, "You just need to go to Off Kai. It's all gonna make sense when you go to Off Kai." I was like, "These people don't know me." I'm like, "Once they meet me, they're gonna be so." She's like, "You're gonna go to Off Kai, and it's just shut the fuck up. We're gonna go to Off Kai. It's gonna be great." And I was just like, "I don't know." I was like, "It's such a Hi Frosty, welcome on in." And so then we went to Off Kai, and I was like really really nervous, and then I don't know, it was really healing. It was really healing because I was like, oh, it's so much more tangible. Like, it's hard for me to understand, like, digitally, virtually, the impact of things that I do sometimes. It's hard to really be able to understand, and it's very easy to talk yourself into a dark place. It is very easy to do that, especially if you have whatever kind of journey you've had in your life and baggage you've had. And I really was um I really was struggling with that adjustment. I just didn't understand. Um I just didn't understand. Because if I was so great, then why have I been fighting tooth and nail for over a decade to be respected in my work, to be paid fairly, to be treated like a professional, to um like to have people appreciate the amount of thought and care that I do with my work and my creative point of view, because I really consider myself, I'm not an artist by in terms of the traditional sense that, um I'm a fabulous stick figure drawer, but but in other words, I was like, I really dive really deep. Every single thing you see in this diner, every single detail was poured, poured over and thought about to excruciating detail. Oh, Teaspoon, welcome on in. Hi, honey. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Welcome. I hope you're good. Welcome, welcome. Actually, let me music is so funny. I mean, I am gonna swap it a little bit because it's so funny. Okay, hold on. Oh god, my eye. Let's see. Hold on. Let me. I am gonna swap. I'm gonna swap the tunes. Hold on. Let me swap the Jugabux. Mm, is it? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Where's the song? Nope, nope. Ah, there we go. Okay, great. That's more appropriate. Hi, Dan. Hello, it's tea time. I hope you had a wonderful time. Thanks. We've just been having more introspective, reflective conversations about loving yourself and good positive things like that because I just celebrated 3 years of being a VTuber, and so it had just inspired lots of thoughts and reflections. So yeah. Uh Yeah, the sensible, logical discussion with Neon Cat. Yes, exactly, Hawk. Hi, Galactic Amigo. That's me having the breakdown. That's me having the break. It's true. It's true. The music, the death. I think I'm a useless piece of shit. So. Oh, so anyway. um, but yeah, I definitely yeah, I think I realized like yeah, it was just I feel like that's been one of the and I don't know, I feel like so yeah, I think that's when I started to really start having like these reflective conversations with myself and literally self-therapize through a lot of my feelings and thoughts. And last year, I literally had to work on my confidence in order to feel like I had to work on my confidence in order to survive, if that made sense. Because I was having, I had such crippling self doubt and low self esteem um, that I just felt like, um, that I wasn't used to this stuff. And like I was saying, I was like, if I was, if this was always the case, if my ideas were good, if the work that I do is good and true, and the hard work really can pay off, why didn't that happen for over a decade? Why didn't that happen over a decade with my other line of work? Why did I have to deal with literally being screamed at because of people's like egotistical like rants and craziness? Why did I have to deal with manipulative backstabbing? Why did I have to deal with unhealthy, unsafe work conditions? Why did I have to deal with issues like sexual harassment and more extreme cases in my line of work when in this space in 3 years I've done so much and uh so much and then the hi goody Sue, welcome on in, thank you for the raid, honey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. um I hope you had a good stream. Yes. Yeah, and so I think it's like um it's just like in 3 years I have worked I've put so much of my heart into everything that I do and so much hard work with a lot less resources than I have in my other career that it's been so, I don't know, it's been very it's opened up a lot of feelings that I've had to process in that journey. Um but like literally the first 3 years of my career as a costume designer are nothing like the first 3 years in this space, and it is that is why the Lalathon was basically just a thank you event. It was a thank you event that obviously was also a subathon, but I also w- pushed myself to do so much because needed you to know just how appreciative I am of everything these past few years. And I think that was also a big thing I was thinking about. So a lot of good things. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy. Um, but it has been definitely, I've definitely had to think about, I had to think about, just things on a bigger scale and take a step back, especially as I think about, now that VTubing has really is now, it's not either or, right? It's and, right? It's costume design and VTubing. Those are my careers at the moment. And I'm loving it. And I'm loving it. And I still, I still consider myself a part time streamer because I will, at a moment's notice, I will work on a project or whatever. I still need to do that. Um, but I definitely am, I don't know. I find that it's been a really healing journey, and I feel like it's really easy to like publicly, like you measure, you could measure numbers, you can measure traction, but I feel like on the other side, I think that there's just been a lot of other immeasurable things that I've been thinking about, and that are that are so much more important and bigger than just chasing a certain threshold of numbers or anything. Like literally this year I like last year I was much more like, okay, I would like to hit like these goals in terms of, whether it was followers or subscribers on YouTube, whatever. This year I've taken all that and I chucked it. And the reason why I've chucked it is because I'm taking this year to like go back to the roots, learn a little bit more, focus on like what do I see like the future barreling towards. And a lot of that has been me, I've been doing a lot more chatting stuff to get to know you all a little bit more. Um, I realized I needed to do that. I wanted to focus on our community nights. I wanted to focus on that. I wanted to like kind of thing. Like I don't have honestly, I'm a simple woman. I'm a simple woman. I my goal my goal in this space is to be full time. That is my goal. I'm a very simple person. I would love to be full time in this space. Anything after that, I can evaluate, and it's just more cherries on top of a fabulous Sunday. But my goal, my goal is to be a full-time streamer. I want to be a full-time streamer. And then like I still love costume design. Like I do, and I think I've already started taking projects case by case basis, and that's a lot of thanks to VTubing, which has created a healthier actually relationship in my career. And in the past 3 years, I've worked on some of my favorite projects ever. So I feel like VTubing has just provided a lot of so much more than just like silly hijinks and stuff. It's provided a place for me to really explore being myself. It's and thanks for listening. I know I'm really going on a rant here, but listen, we got all the gooning shit out of the way last night. Now you into serious deep talk Lala time. Sorry. But I do think that I feel like I've had a how do you say like uh I feel like um some of the lessons of self-love, of like owning myself, whether it's owning my laugh, it's owning my voice, owning my sense of humor, owning my silliness, where those things have been criticized, and I have absolutely, absolutely dulled my light for other people. And it's been really crazy to be in a space that has been like, please don't do that. And it is such a mind fuck to experience that after so long when you never thought that was going to happen. Also, I thank you so much for tier one for 6 months in advance. Oh my goodness. Mwah. Mm, mm. I guess he woke up Cambit. He was talking in his sleep. Thank you so much for kicking off a hype train. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to check if the jukebox work. Is it working? Yay! Look at that. Look at that happy jukebox. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I agree. I think that that is the magical healing power of this medium. I do really believe that. Mm. I believe that because even like when people are like, "Wow, she looks just like her VTuber model," or like people are like, "Well, why did you make it just like so similar to yourself?" And I was like, maybe because you see it as like a one to one. Maybe because for you it's easy to see a physical similarity between us. But for me, the world of Lala was so fantastical because the world of Lala is so fantastical because it is um uh it's like this safe it's a safe space. It's a safe space that is unhinged. It definitely is. But it's a safe space that is untethered to the judgments or desires of other people. It is like this precious palace that these wonderful things happen in where I say it all the time like VTubing's like drag because when I am here as Lala and not the person outside of Lala, right? That like when I first started, I was like, oh, these are two separate things because that was how fantastical this concept was. Um, I thank you so much for gifting out. Oh my god, what is happening? Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you for the subs. If you got a gifted sub, make sure to thank your gifter because you know the rules. It's very, very nice manners and it's very sweet. They didn't have to do that. So thank you. Mm. Mm. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's really, really sweet of you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I feel like that was uh just to go to show. I felt like the world of Lala was so fantastical and so separate of me. Like people are like, "Oh, it's so similar." And it's like, "Well, it's actually pretty different because she's the best version of myself." That's like how I like separated it. I was like, "She's the best. She's everything that I want." I it's like I want to have fun doing the work that I do. I love meeting new people. I love this fun, whimsical world where silly things happen and that's okay. And I don't need to apologize. And there's all this different stuff that happens. And I was like, this is this fantastical place. And what's been really crazy is that, as we were looking at clips, like on the last day of the Lalathon, I was like, oh, it's crazy because when I first started, those ideas were two very, very separate things. And it's been really cool that over the past 3 years, I have really started to learn how to love myself a little bit more and how I have learned to have my back a little bit more, and how to how that and to like value myself and the work that I do. So that is so just thinking about that. So oh my, what is happening? What is happening? Thank you so much. What the heck? What the heck? Thank you. What? What? You did 15 subs? You know, I'm so thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. So sweet. So sweet. I also want to clarify. I'm not saying I don't. I'm not saying these things to yield a response in this way. Just thank you for listening to me. I just, I wanted to reflect on like a lot of the thoughts I thought of in the past week post Lalathon. Besides me gooning over Silas and Caleb and Love and Deep Space. Okay, everything in balance. All right. Okay. And so I think that that's been really satisfying. And so, anyway, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. And, I definitely still have a lot of things to do, a lot of things to learn. We have a lot more to go. But yeah, my goal, it's a simple goal. My goal is to be able to go full time, but it's not simple, right? Because it's really hard. So, it's really, really difficult. But I'm going to keep on going. I don't plan on giving up. It feels really good that my partner and best friend in life, my husband, uh, is so supportive and believes in it so much, and that and even other family members say, him and other family members say that uh, like, I just seem happier. I just seem happier doing this, and um and that they get so excited about it, and that's like really, really cool. So I'm just gonna continue working hard, keeping on doing silly stuff, and then we'll see. But I was like, my goal is I'd be very content being, if I was doing enough to be a full-time streamer. And that's and I would love for that to not. So my dream is that it's full-time streamer, but then also I would really love that it's not just because, to be real, I would love if that's not just because of Twitch subs or whatever. I want it to be because I'm working with companies. Like, I would love it so that whatever I'm doing is self-sustaining enough that I'm not having to rely on the generosity of all of you. Like, you've gotten me to this point. And so I want to be able to do it without like there that like I would like to be able to get to that point. Um and do really like just cool things. And so that's why I say yes to things like Next. That's why I say yes to, you know, um, you know, uh, a plushie campaign or things like that. I'm like, yes, 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 because this all helps in terms of long term goals. And um, I have fallen so deeply in love with all of this that yeah, anyway, 3 years. 3 years is a long time. And I can't believe it. And I am very excited for many more. Yeah, anyway. Love a deep space. Well, thank you. Yes, thank you for funding my very bad habit. Thank you. Thank you. Try to. Oh, thank you. To the partner plus. Oh, thank you. So unfortunately, gifted subs don't work on the partner plus goal. Only self subs. So it has to be like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 self subs. So prime and gifted subs don't count towards the partner plus. I know it's not ideal. It's definitely a little caca, but that's the rules. And so it's all about self subs. So if you have a tier one, tier two, tier three, and tier one is 1 point, tier two is 2 points, and tier three is 6 points. So, mm-hmm. Yeah. Akiroko! I'm so sorry. I was just in the middle of finishing a thought. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. Thank you for rating me. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a wonderful stream. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress. Oh my God, burp. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you even could hear that. So sorry. I'm also on my period, so I'm very emotional today. Okay. All right. I'm very emotional. I have feelings because I'm shedding my uterus lining. Okay. Déjame quieta. Déjame quieta. Okay. But Aki, I thank you very much for the raid, honey. I hope you had a wonderful time. Yes. Prime subs do not count toward it, unfortunately. But if you want to use your Prime sub, please. I'm not, please do things if you are only in a financial position to be able to do so. Okay, so don't please. So if you like to use a Prime sub, please do it and enjoy the emotes. Have a great time. It's okay if you can't. You can't do a tier one sub. I appreciate you just hearing my pitches about it, but yeah, don't worry. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. But speaking of new people, did you collab with? Oh my god. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Ray, my Puerto Rican brother from another mother, who has the same exact birthday as me. We have been trying to collab for months. For months. Months. We have been trying to collab for months. We have tried so hard. Our schedules have literally just not lined up. But we have been dying to hang out with one another. Dying. I am dying to hang out with Ray. I'm dying to hang out with Ray. So yes. I think he's so cool. I think him and Tina are so cool. I mean, I thought they were really neat. And I actually, truth be told, like I don't know. I am not well versed in who is the who on the internet. Okay, I know I'm far more knowledgeable in terms of like film celebrities and television people and stuff like that. So I didn't know who Ray. I didn't know his affiliation with Rooster Teeth. I didn't know any of that. All I knew was that how did I saw that he had collab with some people. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So here's like another like a coefficient, like another like adjacent VTuber appreciator. I was like, this is really cool. I was like, oh, and he's Puerto Rican. And then what really like piqued my attention towards him was like we literally had the same birthday. And so I was like, hey, happy birthday. And then he was like, hey, happy birthday. And you're Puerto Rican. I was like, hi. And then that's literally what started. And then I didn't realize that he had this incredible career with like Rooster Teeth and all this stuff. I didn't know. I was just like, he seems like a really cool, fun dude who's into hijinks. And I respect that. And so I was just like, what the heck? And so, anyway, we've been trying. And also there's other people like there's definitely like literally been people who I have reached out to and I have hung out with several times and I still get very nervous reaching out to them cuz I really don't want to be a bother. And I realize that there's this combination of me being like a really guarded person because I have like a lot of friendship trauma from like my days of being a cosplayer, and also entertainment industry trauma, and then And then, hi Rex Calidus. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you for coming by and thank you for the raid. We're having some deep feeling talks today. I'm on my period, so don't worry. I don't care if that's like a stereotype. It's true. My emotions are all over the place because literally my emotions are ping ponging. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So anyway, but there's been a lot of really awesome people who have been like, I'd love to hang out with you. And I'm like, they're just saying that to be nice. And I like haven't followed up because I literally will talk myself out of thinking that I was like, they're mistaken. And I wish that wasn't true. It is. And that's why, honestly, those two things are like why I haven't collabed with a lot of people. Um, and so that has been a really tough obstacle to navigate. But I think I think I am ready to start putting myself out there again, so to say. Mm. We all know the real time stupid goal is Love and Deep Space sponsor stream free play. Oh my god, I would die if I was sponsored by Love and Deep Space. I don't think they would. Actually, I don't know, but oh, thank you, Tease Food. Sorry, I'm catching up with chat now. I'm so sorry. I really want to see an expansion of La La Land, not the movie in general. If I can say this, because my sentimental feelings are kicking me right now. I'm thinking about the days you were talking to me about your ideas for your VTubing career, the world as a whole, and other dreams you thought of wanting to make. I'm rethinking about my own ideas for my character story and world, and it's people like you that have sparked my creativity. Importantly, you helped me during a rough few years. Oh, D&D. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to me. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate that. Love a Nuka Cola Cab. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like catching up with comment. You know, sometimes I'll really literally like go on this tangent. I was like, oh, I've just been yapping and people have been trying to get my attention. I'm so sorry. Hi, Adam. Hi, Tower Bro. Hello. I cope by having no relationships. Listen, I feel that. I feel that. But also at the same, it's like that thought of like, uh, you can like live your life in fear, and then like yeah, you're protecting yourself, but then you're also depriving yourself of maybe some wonderful things. Because like for instance, like my years in cosplay, I'm not shy about sharing this, but when especially like towards the end of me, like when I started to separate myself from cosplay, um you know, that was like my life. That was my social circle. These were the friends I thought that I was going to have for years to come. And they were my like core friend group in high school. It was like such a major thing for me. And it was devastatingly heartbreaking to feel so cast aside and like dismissed because I wasn't a popular cosplayer. And I say that not because, like, I say that because people evaluated my words and they chose to listen to people who have since been canceled and tossed aside and all this stuff. They chose to believe them and made literally lies and false narratives about me. And I was so heartbroken. Um, I didn't know what to like. I didn't know how to navigate those situations. It was like when that stuff was happening, it was a very dark time in my life. And even though it was like a while ago, it's like there's like very lasting. Like that was it was a very very low point. For many reasons. And uh, but that being said, um, if I was not a cosplayer, I'm so grateful because if I was not a cosplayer, I wouldn't have learned problem solving skills to the extent that I did. I wouldn't have learned how to like I feel like improvising, and I'm not talking about like performance improvising, but like thinking on your feet, just like figuring something out. Like, and that ties into the problem solving. I got to travel and I got to learn and hone a skill that taught myself, which is, I'm just realizing, very similar to my journey in VTubing, right? It's not like, I, all of this, like I said, I didn't fucking know how to like look for a settings button on a PC computer in like 2020. Okay. I didn't fucking know. I didn't know the first thing about PCs. I was looking at this. I was like, what am I fucking looking at? Because I was raised an Apple girl. I was like, I only owned Apple computers. I never fucking owned a PC. So, I, but I'm so grateful because I learned that. I learned and fell in love with the art of like just doing things with my own hands and like working, and I found it incredibly therapeutic. And also, even though I met people who were not the best, I also did meet some of the most incredible, wonderful people in my life that are still some of my nearest and dearest to this very day. Okay. And so I can't be so upset at it because I could never say, I wish I never did that, because the long term benefits have far outweighed the other negative things. Mm. So, you know, mm. Oh, Torn, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I'm caught between loneliness and fear of rejection. That's very fair. That's very fair. I feel like that is a very tough place to be in. Mm. Mhm. Yeah, I think it's hard because in the digital space, like I feel like you can feel like you have community, but then you don't feel like community because it's hard. You're by yourself a lot of the time, right? Just physically. Physically, it's you in a chair and then you're connecting with people, right? All over the world, which is really cool and exciting, but at the same time, I don't know, like I know that that's something that I've dealt with where I was like, "Oh, I much prefer like I feel like I build relationships so much better in person. I'm not as much of a socializer online. I'm trying to be better about that." Because I realize maybe that's like a fucking boomer ass comment for me to make, and I just gotta suck it up and just deal with it. But I was like, I just like sitting around and like talking to people. But happy French, welcome on in. Uh, but yeah, hi Stazzy. Oh, hi Dad Old School, welcome. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard. I think navigating social relationships, but I do think that um uh though I also learned important lessons through my time of doing that, and uh but I definitely think that because I had those experiences and I have like a very close group of friends that, outside of the diner that I'm very, very close to, that are family to me. Like I love my friends. But I definitely have struggled with making new friends and maintaining new friendships as a VTuber because of that trauma, and also because of that my own my like imposter syndrome stuff, and then also, yeah, so it's like me being guarded, me trying to process that trauma, and then also me trying to navigate my imposter syndrome. So anyway, my goal for the rest of the year, my goal is to kick my own butt and uh reach out to people more. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Mm. I think that I would. Yeah. I think that that is now something I would like to think about. Or like and other things, of course. Like, I've started to really get to know more people with time has gone on. So yeah. Hi Lala. Hope everything is. Oh, hi Desiree Baba. Welcome on in. Hello. That's why we should all sloppy kiss instead of making enemies. Wait, Emmy, you're so real. You're so real for that. You're so real for that. Yeah, what if we just, instead of fighting and like maybe making Google Dockies, what if we just. Yeah. I think the world would be. I think. Yeah, I think the VTuber space would be so much better. Thank you, thank you. Who's the green guy in the back? Oh, the green guy. You greaser gremlin. That's our femme greaser gremlin. She's managing our till. She's making sure that all the orders are paid out. Otherwise, I have something else to deal with. I have social anxiety. Make it is yes. That is also that's a very real thing. That's a very real thing. It's very challenging. Mm. I'm sorry that you have to navigate that challenge, Allie. Mm. Use your protocol to kick yourself optimally. Yes, exactly. Just like that. I'm proud of you and the goal you're going for, but don't ever step back from. Oh, thank you, Dandy. Yeah, I feel like this week I was listening to myself. I was like, I was gonna stream on Wednesday, and then I was like, oh, I am in my depresso espresso feelings. Like I said, I was doing lots of reflecting and stuff, and so I was like, I'm not in a good place to stream. Uh, so, uh, so, yeah, I'm trying to. I do feel like I'm this year. Yes, this year. Like I said, I'm focusing on other things this year, and instead of just like being like chasing numbers or whatever. Like this year, I've been focusing on literally how do I make my workflow better and healthier. How do I do it so you know what I mean? Like those are real questions that I'm working towards behind the scenes, and uh and of course I'm always striving to do my best so that hopefully new people will come to the diner and our gang of greaser gremlins can grow. I'm always of course that is something that I love, and I hope people come. But I think it's one of those things of 3 years in, it's a really good time to do like a check in with yourself and be like, okay, what are some of the things to do? And then you can press on later or whatever. So, mm, yeah. What did that make this song? Everybody was kung fu fighting into tung fu fighting? That's very funny. That's very funny. That is very funny. But yeah, so anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble. I gotta go finish packing and I gotta go to the airport. I gotta leave. Uh, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. How am I going to? Uh. Oh no. Oh no. I know exactly who we're gonna rain. No, I'm so torn. Okay. I'm so torn. There's two. Wait, this is how I'm gonna know who's been live longer, thus more likely to exit. Okay. Okay, great. I know who we're gonna raid. Thank you. I will be back next Friday. I'll be back. The diner will be back open in a week. So next Friday will be open. So I'm sorry. I kept my promise. I uploaded so many VODs. I just need to just need to finish up the thumbnails for them, but hold on, let me count. Like I'm about to drop a big one. A big fat fucking drop. I told you I was stockpiling these. I told you I was stockpiling these. I have one, two, three, four. 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 38 VODs that I'm going to drop this weekend. 38. 38 VODs to the YouTube channel. I know I could like space them out over time, but or okay, I have 38 VODs that I want to publish. I can just do a massive dump and be like, enjoy. Or should I do or I wonder if I should just dump all the Lelathon VODs and then just be like, yes, VODs are coming back, backlog. I don't know. I have to figure that out. I'm not leaving you forever. What are you, like a dog? Okay. Yeah, 2000. Ooh, that's a toughie. Apparently there's a way to like directly upload. I have to figure that out, but there's a way to figure that out. But oh, but thank you, save you. I can only wish you the best. I can only wish you the best. Yes, so keep an eye out. That should be up by Sunday, because I think tomorrow I'll be able to finish up the thumbnails. Not today because I have to finish throwing a couple of things in the suitcase and then head to the airport. But I can do it tomorrow. I think is when they can start dropping. Yeah. So yeah. So we are going to raid. I certain somebody. We are going to raid a certain somebody, and that certain somebody is Min. We're gonna raid Min, who was here yesterday and who was doing all kinds of fucking hijinks. I had so much fun with her yesterday. It was such a good time. So let's raid Min, Party Demoness. If you know her, fabulous. If you don't, you're in for a treat. Oh, and she's, oh my god. So Min is opening, she's crack packing Final Fantasy MTG cards, and she's doing it with VTuber Talk, who is another pal. So that a good duo to hang out in. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I look forward to coming back. I look forward to coming back next week. We have a lot of things to go through. I will keep you all abreast of those updates. Maybe I'll squeeze in some extra streams next week, and then we'll go back to, well, it's going to be tough. We have lots of travel this month. I'm trying to figure out what maybe maybe I got to adjust the schedule. I got to adjust the schedule. Maybe. But I will see you next week. I'll see you next week. Gambit, myself, and the diner will see you next week. We'll be open then. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for listening to me. I know, listen, period day. I was on my feels today. Both of the loin and of my heart. The loin of the groin and my heart. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mwah! We're going to raid Mean. We're going to raid Mean. Let me just do this. Okay. All right, here we go. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye.